crazy about that? When I moved from Georgia, man, eating tacos wasn't no big thing. And I really didn't even eat no taco. Do you know the first time I had a burrito was actually at your house?
Yo, listen, let me tell you,
big ass burritos.
Yo, let me tell you, we used to make these tacos and burritos so crazy. Yo, anytime Benz knew that we was making tacos, he was right there. He's like, yo, I'm like, yo, I'm about to go home. He was going right with me. He's like, nah, y'all making tacos, I'm
coming. What's
Every
so special
time.
about the tacos? What you do with the tacos?
Because Tina, you know, no disrespect to the Latin community, you know, but we just season stuff different.
I'm not Latin, right?
What are you?
I'm Black and Italian.
Oh,
so I season stuff different too.
You look Latin. Somebody would mistake you for Latin.
Yeah, I know. A lot of times they do, but yeah.
Right. But yeah, but like, you know, well, that's what it was. You know what I mean?
Right on. Yeah.
We season our food different, and then and our tacos are just fire. Like I feel like when people do ground beef tacos, that meat, how they make it, just don't like the. I don't know. It's weird. It's like I don't know why it's different, but it is. But yeah, it's crazy.
Now, do you fry the tortillas or do you buy the tacos?
No, we used to just heat up the tortilla, like not fry it, but like the soft taco, like we would just heat up, get a little brown on it. But yeah. But I think it's just more so about the ground beef.
Yeah, you got to season the heck out of that. I mean, yeah. I had tacos and burritos. Those were they were fire. Everybody ate everything. Nothing left.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I used to eat all that. Boy, I used to love going to your house. Eat that, man.
And we had all of it: sour cream, salsa. Yeah.
Guacamole.
I thought I heard you go home. I thought I learned something when you showed me that, man. I was like, my first time, I didn't know what that was. I'm like, okay, I learned something new. Didn't know what a burrito really was. We just never cooked that in our household. And we never went out to like the Taco Bells and all that kind of stuff back then. But that was like a California thing, all that taco stuff. Well, we got people already chiming in. Shout out Stephanie, man. I see you already in here.
Hey,
she
Lala.
said she fry it. As you say, you got to season the beef.
Yep.
That's what's up. Shout out
tortillas and then put you fry the tortillas and then you put the Parmesan cheese on it and you fold it so it stays like as a taco.
Oh, you talking about like the Gym Boys type?
Except it's homemade and
less grease.
Yeah.
All the oil now running out. Oh Lord! Now everybody giving us their recipe. Right. They gonna tweet it on here. And the girl, you need the corn tortillas and you got to deep fry them.
See?
Look at this stuff. You got to use Angus. Yeah. Hell, boy, I tell you. Shoot, man, we're going to go ahead and get into it. Today we're going to talk about long distance relationship, So we want to know if it's possible, is it doable? They say everybody loves the idea of loyalty until distance gets involved. Everybody says communication matters until the phone calls slow down. Everybody say if it's real love, distance shouldn't matter. But statistics, emotion, loneliness, temptation, and reality often tells a different story. So tonight we're going to talk about it. Can you build true intimacy through a screen? Can FaceTime replace the physical presence? Can trust survive time zones, social media attention, loneliness, and human nature? Or a long distance relationship just an emotional placeholder until somebody finds somebody closer to them? So with that being said, man, I want to go ahead and jump into this. And I'm going to jump in. I'm going to start, man. I'm not even going to start with you, Tina. I'm going to start with Rail, since Rail just recently moved from New York. And I want to know your opinion on this, man. Could you really, if you met a shorty, social media, dating app, however you met him, and she's in a different state or city, could you really do the long distance? Or would you have doubt, like, I can do it, but it can't go past X amount of miles? You know what I'm saying?
So I think I think it's based on finance. That's what I think it boils down to finance on what you're able to do. I feel like a lot of times people try to do long distance, but I think because finance always is a thing with relationships regardless. So I think once you add travel to it, like if a person is not able to fly out, right? Like maybe you might want to deal with people that's driving distance, right? But yo, she's crazy. She said, "Act right tonight." But I really think it boils down to, I really think it boils down to finances. Is why people are able to do long distance, or whether they're not able to. Now, the other thing that I think causes a problem with long distance also is that how needy a person is. Like if a person is needy, that could cause problems with a long distance relationship too, because if it's a person that needs to be up under their person all the time, that's where it could get a little, and then also insecurity could be a problem too, because they might just be worried about, oh, what you doing over there, this, that, and the third. Because some people, the long distance, it might be for a reason. Like if you moved for work purposes, business purposes, whatever, you may be trying to start something, you may be trying to do things. It's like, are you able to go with the plan, right? And then I feel it is possible too, because I mean, you got people that wait for people in jail, right? You got people that wait for people to.
Yeah, that's not the same though, because they can't do nothing.
No, but here's the thing: you got people that wait for people that's locked up. So I think it's just a matter of what you got. What do you got going on back home? Like, do you have something going on that's keeping you busy? Do you have something that's going on that's keeping you focused, and you're not worried about dating and things like that? So that's just my take on it.
Let me go ahead and get to you, Tina. Now, let's just say you were on a dating app, or you were just on social media. Maybe you went out there looking. You were just having a conversation with somebody on social media. Y'all just so happened clicked. The conversation was every once in a while, then became regular, then became daily. And you're like, you know what? I'm interested in it. Maybe he interested too. But the only problem was that y'all just lived in different cities.
Right.
Would you be down to make that work, or how would you go about that? Or do you just think there's no chance that no possible chance for that to happen?
I mean, I think that it can work. Kita, she made a lot of sense. I mean, that's pretty much what I was gonna say. It is worth having, especially if y'all just click, and the conversations are deep, they're bomb. You've got that chemistry. Me personally, I'd have to see the person at least once or twice a month. But it depends on also the love language, right? So, I mean, if your love language is physical touch or quality time, then yeah, FaceTime. And also, like Rel said, if they're needy, then, that will pose an issue. But if you got a lot of stuff going on, both of you guys are busy with careers and other things going on, and y'all touch bases, at least once a day. I mean, if not a couple of times a day, just to check in, talk, have that conversation. And I think it could work, but trust would definitely have to be a huge factor. Trust, honesty, and just transparency for the most part on that.
Yeah. Hey, so I'll speak on myself on this one. With me living out here in Las Vegas, I mean, it's a lot of people in Las Vegas. I just don't want to deal with it. They caught up in the nightlife, keeping up with the Joneses, the money being spent. So a lot of the women in Vegas, I'm just not really interested in it like that. So long distance for me will always be an option, but I do have boundaries on it. Like, I'm not going to be interested in doing long distance someone that lives way on the East Coast, because we got to be realistic. How often will I be able to fly out there and vice versa? You know what I mean? That's not a quick trip. But let's just say we go to the Sacramentos, the Bay Areas.
This
That's a
nigga
45
got
minute
frequent flyer miles. I don't want to hear it. He got frequent flyer miles. I don't want to hear it.
Hey, what flight gonna take all my points? You know what I'm saying? One round
That's
trip
too
flight.
far, right?
Hey, I can get 10 flights going to the Bay Area or going to Sac or LA, you know? So, but like they was in LA, the Bay, Sacramento, for me, that's a 45-minute flight. That's doable. You know, I can, if I needed to, I could go that same day in the morning and still fly back at night if I really want to do that, you know? And I think would also help me because I get to work from home. So that allows me, I can still fly out to you. I can stay there and work from your house, you know, and then fly home anytime. The problem would be what Rail touched on would be the insecurity part of it. That would be the hardest part is what you doing out there and are you dating or seeing other people and vice versa. You know what I mean? Because it could go both ways. Yeah. But at the same time, some of y'all in long distance relationships and don't even know, and y'all live in the same city as the person you with because you barely see him or her. You know what I'm saying? So it could be the same shit, you know? So, but yeah, if you was dating a guy long distance, would you consider text messaging, constant text message, that a form of communication for you as well?
Absolutely. At least once a day. I mean, I'd say once a day or every other day, FaceTime, just so you can see each other and you know what I mean? Because facial expressions, I'm really good about reading facial expressions, body language. I mean, you can misinterpret a lot of different texts. So, you know, talking on the phone, text message all day, absolutely. But FaceTime here and there. And like you said, I couldn't date anybody on the East Coast. They'd have to be on the West Coast, an hour, 2 hour flight at the most, that way. And, you know, round trip flights on the West Coast, it ain't more than $200-300. So, I mean, that's nothing. You can, like you said, fly in, fly out. But yeah, text message daily, definitely. That's a must.
Yeah. Now, see, I think too, with a long distance relationship, I think both people, like you said, communication is number one. That's going to be big and important, especially if you don't see each other daily like that. Now, the finances is going to play a big part in it. Now, if you date a person that doesn't have their own place, now it can get expensive. It might not be worth your time. If you have to pay for the flight to get there, now you have to pay for a hotel room. Mm-hmm. You got to get a rental car every time you go. You might be like, hold on, it costs too much to go see you. And then when I come, then you want to go out on top of that too.
Yeah.
And go eat and all this other extra. Like, this is not a vacation. This is just flying in to see each other. You know what I mean? Like, you wouldn't go out in your normal relationship if y'all live together doing this every day or spending that amount of money. So you got to treat it the same way. But I think if you both have your own places, it can work. You know, you come visit, that's free for you. All we paying for really is the flight. You know? So, you know.
But how long would that go for? That's the thing it's like, how long is too long to one of you guys or one of the persons?
I think if you're going to do any long-term relationship, you guys got to have a plan. What does this look like at the end of the road? You know what I mean? Like, of course, you can't tell it at the very beginning because you don't know how things are going to play out. But you should have a plan as if we do hit it off and we get to this point, there's going to be some discussion that need to be had. Is somebody going to be willing to move? You know? And then you're going to have to talk about, of course, your jobs, careers. Who should have to move? Should the woman have to move or should the man have to move? Or would it be based on career, family? Like, what would that?
I'd say definitely based on career. You know, if somebody is stationed, you know, at a specific area and they, you know, like for me, I'm a commercial banker. My area is NorCal. So all of my clients are in NorCal. And I mean, granted, I could always transfer somewhere else, but then I would have to establish that whole network again. Whereas if I was dating someone who just travels and can work anywhere, can work from home, then it would make more sense for that person to, you know, move here. So that's, you know, I think it depends on the situation. I don't think the man should be forced to move. I don't think the woman should be forced to move. I think it's just whatever makes sense.
Yep. What you think on that, Rail? Would you be willing to move? Let's just say you met someone today and y'all get to talking, would you be willing to pick up and move again? Or would you say, hey, you're going to have to move out here where I'm at now?
Well, this is the thing. I think for me, right, because I came out here, I got a plan. I even told my cousin, like, we're going to do what we got to do, but, like, I'm giving you minimum 2 years. You know what I'm saying? So after 2 years, I'm going to make an assessment and I'm going to decide whether I want to stay or whether I want to go. So I think the thing for me too is like, it's almost like even dealing with somebody out here with that mindset of that I do it. So now it's like, I got to figure out, am I going back east permanent? Am I going to be bi-coastal based on whatever business got going on, whatever, right? So it's like dealing with somebody that's in New York right now will actually probably keep me more on the path of, okay, I'm going back eventually. For real, like definitely now. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with somebody over here could almost be like, well, I want to go back. What you want to do? You know what I'm saying? So I think the career part of it, and that's the thing too. Remember, Fred, you always used to laugh and joke about this, and then Fred used to always make fun of me. Not make fun of me, but he thought it was something I said that it stuck with him forever. And I said, when I said people always complaining about like rent and this, that, and the third, and I was just like, nigga, make more money. Remember? So Ben's is like, yo, that shit right there. But that's how I always felt. So I'm just like, if I want to live a certain lifestyle where I want to be able to, because I want to travel regardless. So it's almost like I want to even get to a point of like, I'm damn near a nomad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to go to different countries. I want to experience different shit. I may want to live in these countries for a little while. So even, I think that's another part of it too. Like dealing with somebody that is even willing to like, all right, well, we long distance now, but like, what's the plan? Like, are we gonna, So I think career does play a part. I think family plays a part too, though, because I also say that if I had kids, I would want to have my kids around my village. I would want my kids right around my friends and my family, and most of my friends and family are on the east.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that plays a part too, because if I'm like, oh, if I have kids, whatever, eventually I'm gonna be like, yo, I want to go back home. I want to go back to the east. I want to, I need all the babysitters and save me for some childcare. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing that plays a part too. Like you said, Ben, who's moving? If you're dealing with somebody with kids, also is a big factor on who's moving too. Because what if that person doesn't want to take I remember I dealt with a girl. Matter of fact, this really happened. I was dealing with a girl. She was from New York, but lived in Oklahoma at the time. I think she went to Oklahoma because of her job. She had a son. He was probably in single digits at the time. She said, I'm not leaving here until my son is 18. So for me, I was like, well, I don't know about y'all. I ain't moving to no, and we ain't talking about Oklahoma City. We talking about Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. I'm not moving to no motherfucking Broken Arrow.
I lived in Broken Arrow. That's funny. Oh, yeah.
You might know. I'm not living in motherfucking Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. I'm not doing that shit. So
that part right there, what you said, that plays a part too, where the other person lives.
Right.
Like, like just certain cities that's going to be out the question. Like, okay, for instance, I know I named the LA, the Bay Area, Sacramento. Okay, I can still go a little bit north and say Reno. I'm not going to live in Reno. I'm just not. I can't picture myself settling down there. I can't picture myself living my last days and being buried in Reno. You know what I mean? It's just not going to happen. Period. So that all plays a part, and it got to make sense. But what about if they say family, but their kids are grown? Kids are adults now.
Right.
She sacrificed to still cut the umbilical cord, man. And mom, time for you to live life. Move, go see the world. Try something different. There's more in this world than that city you lived in your whole life.
Right. That's true. But like I just saw, I think it was somebody, Stephanie or what, she says she doesn't fly ever. That plays a part, right? So like now that's all put on the person she's dealing with. Yeah. Long distance. If you don't fly, because now you probably, the most long distance she gonna do is somebody driving distance. Yeah. Because she ain't flying. You know what I'm saying? So she's not going to deal with a dude. I don't know where she's at, but she's not going to deal with a dude way across from where she's at.
Right.
Yeah. So let me ask you, what would be if you guys dated someone long distance? How often do you guys think y'all should see that other person? Is it multiple times a month? Is it multiple times every 2 months? Like, what would satisfy you?
Hey, I'd say one to twice a month at least.
What up?
Especially, I mean, if it's like an hour to 2 hour long flight and the flights aren't that expensive. I mean, it's nothing to fly out on a Friday and come back on a Sunday morning or whatever. You know what I mean? So,
I mean, because you know what, and you got a point, Tina. Because if you really think about it, like if the person is
real.
If the person, she's in Reno, so she's not going to date. See, Fred. So Benzie, like, I'm not going to Reno. You know what I'm saying?
It's only a 2.5 hour drive. I mean, it's not
but Ben said, I'm not staying. Like, I'm not moving to Reno. This is what Ben's just said. You know what I'm saying? He just said, I'm not moving to Reno. The same with like her. She's not flying to me. She's not dealing with a dude in Texas because she's not flying to Texas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But back to what you were saying, Tina. Wait, what did you say again?
How often should the person go out? See?
So what you saying, that makes sense too, because if you're not spending no money, like really, you shouldn't be. If that's your person, if you long distance, you're not spending money on dates that y'all would normally do. So the dates that y'all would normally go on, or like the things y'all be doing, because you be doing more of it, right? Mm-hmm. Like you would be seeing that person more if they were closer. So you probably be spending more money if they were close, especially as men. Even if I'm just coming to your house to chill, I might buy a bottle, I might buy the food that day, you know what I'm saying? Even we go out to a restaurant this day, we go to the movies that day. All of that, you probably spent in a week. You see a person 3-4 times in 1 week, you probably spent a good $500-$600 easy.
Yeah.
In a week,
I mean, unless y'all homebodies. I know that's
if you think about like you're not even, and I'm talking about like just little shit, like just because I ain't gonna lie, this food in California is wow. But anyway, but like
lots of variety.
But like Benz, I'm saying is you go to Shorty house, you get a bottle, and you get some food. That might be like $80, right? You get like a bottle of Henny and some food. The food cost you about $40. The Henny cost you about $40. That's you had like $80 already. You know what I'm saying? Now the next day, you like, let's go catch a movie, right? You go to the fucking dine-in movie theater. You know what I'm saying? The tickets, the food y'all might have got a couple drinks. You know what I'm saying? If you're smart, you took that Henny with you though. But you know what I'm saying? But like, I'm just saying this because I'm even gonna lie. Like, just as by myself, I calculated the other. I'm like, damn, I'm spending mad money on food out this month, and it's just me.
But you shouldn't be spending it. You could.
But this is what I'm saying.
That part, you at the house.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Even cooking.
Got the bottle, cook.
Listen what I'm saying, Tina.
You're talking about buying the food to cook.
Buying the food. Yeah.
What role
That
does she
person
play
should
in
already
this?
have groceries, though. That person should already have groceries there,
Yeah,
ready.
but
So you have to spend money to.
but most single people, Tina, most single people with no kids living by themselves do not fill up their refrigerator.
Okay.
Hey, you don't want me to open up my refrigerator. It's water bottles, a 6-pack of Coke, and some butter,
Right.
and some mustard.
You probably
Soy
only
sauce.
buy food when you gonna make yourself something to eat.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you got a heads up. I'm coming to town, and if I'm staying at your house, please go grocery shop before I get there. You know,
Yeah.
we're not gonna be running the street. We're not gonna be spending money like that because then it's a waste.
But I'm
Right.
saying is when you and that person live in the same town, you don't even just as soon as you step outside, you spend money. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't even yeah, you can't even go outside without spending $50. It's like,
but like really, my thing is if I'm going out of town to spend time with the person who I'm talking with, I'm not trying to go out and about. I'm trying to chill at the house, chop it up.
no,
maybe
at least I'm not talking. But Lisa,
have a bottle, play some dominoes. You know what I mean?
But I'm not talking about when you fly out to see somebody. I'm saying when you local.
Oh, when you local,
probably,
yeah.
When you local, you probably spending more than you. That's the point I was making. It's probably cheaper to deal with that person long distance because if the flight is only 75, once you get there, you ain't trying to be out and about. You know what I'm saying? They know you coming. They probably went grocery shopping. They probably asked you, "Oh, what you wanted?" You know what I mean? So the shit might be cheaper just to be like, "Yo, let me. You know what? I'm buying my flight. I'm going to Vegas. It's $75, $100 flight." You know what I'm saying?
Agreed.
You probably, if depending on your car, you might spend that on gas in a week.
Yeah, I gotta
keep pulling up on her.
I do.
Yeah. But a long distance for me, what that's gonna look like, I'm just coming to chill. I'm not trying to run the streets. I don't want to be everywhere. Cause like, there are gonna be them times you're gonna want to go out because you still want to do things with each other. But it can't be every time you come. I think the best part about it is I think we might all be able to agree on it. Is when you get to the physical touch part of it, the sex part. Because you don't see each other all the time. So you actually give each other time to miss each other. Then when y'all do see each other, it's on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you might not have time to go outside anyway.
Oh, that part.
When you see the person every day, y'all done did it so many times. Sex life dying off. It ain't like it used to be. Y'all used to go at it all the time when it was new. That shit ain't the same no more. It might be once every 2 weeks, once a month now. It falls off. But that person out of town come to town, you know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? So I think that'd be the positive part of it.
Right. But even said, like I said too, the financial part of it might be the benefit too. Because like
the financial part is gonna be the hardest part, I think.
Yes and no, Bench, because like I said, I think you do more when you local. I think you do more when the person's more accessible. You spend more money when they're accessible.
If she got if that other person got everything set up, because if he or she don't have nothing set up and you travel, it's gonna cost you a lot. Again, it's gonna be that flight. It could be a hotel. It could be going out food. It could be rental car, deposits, a hotel rental car, everything.
Right.
Suitcase weighing too much. That's $100 fee now. Like damn, it cost me $2,000 sometimes just to come see you for the weekend.
But if she got her own place, I don't think you spend it.
Yeah, that's the only way it's gonna save you. She gotta have a spot.
Well, first of all,
she gotta have a car. Can you pick me up from the airport? Or do I gotta take a Lyft or do I gotta rent a car?
I think that's a determining factor too, if I'm gonna even do long distance with you.
If she got a spot?
Yeah. But see, that also kids come into play too, right? Because if she got a kid at home and you know she don't just bring anybody around, that'll be on her or on him to whatever situation is to get the spot to where y'all can chill. You know
there you go, that part right there. So she do have kids, younger, or let's just say she got roommates. She lives somewhere where it's real expensive. Let's just say New York, for example, or San Francisco. And you be like, man, Well, I appreciate you buying that ticket to fly here to see me. I can at least contribute. I'll go get the hotel room.
Yep.
And we can chill there. You know what I'm saying? It definitely got to be a compromise, man. And both people got to put the effort in. Because it definitely can't be all on you. Or it just ain't gonna work. Because you like I can save my money.
Not unless you're rich. Like if you got that kind of money, then you're not worried about it. But like I said, I don't care how much money I got. I'm not doing no long distance, nothing with nobody. I can't just go to your house.
Yeah. Look, what up, boy? We got a legend in the building, man.
Yo, Benz, what up? Yo, Benz, it's a ghost. It's a ghost in the building.
Oh, yeah.
It's a ghost in the building.
Don't start.
What's the name of that ghost? It ain't Casper. What's the name of it?
Don't start. What up, family?
What up?
What's good, boy?
Good, baby. How y'all, man?
Man,
what up, man? How you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Thank you.
Good.
Hey, so man, you jumped in right on time. We're talking about long distance relationship. Is it doable? Could you even do it? Could you? And if you could do it, could you? Is there boundaries on the mileage? Like, hey, she can't live past X amount of miles. Like how they do the job applications. Hey, I'm willing to travel to work up to 50 miles. I can't go past that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, could you do it? And if you could, how far? And how often do you think you should go visit?
I think I could do it depending on what the situation is, because like if I'm already in a situation where it's like I'm already in a relationship, I'm already in a serious relationship, who that?
She calling you everything opposite.
She ain't talking to me, she's talking to you.
Hey, my dark skinned tall friend is here.
Hey, she talking to you. She already saw me, so she know it ain't me. That ain't me, bro.
No, that ain't me, nigga. I'm Puerto Rican, nigga.
Hey, shout out, man. What's good, Ma? How are you? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. But yeah, like I was saying, man, I feel like if I'm in a situation where I'm already in a relationship and say I gotta move or my shorty gotta move or whatever, you know what I'm saying, and our professional life it calls for us being at a distance, then you're gonna work. Naturally, you're gonna make it work, or you're gonna at least try harder, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna work at it to make it work. It's a lot easier than that, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot easier than if you just went on some online dating shit and y'all on some you over in New York and you over in Cali, y'all niggas as far away as possible, and y'all never seen each other. Y'all don't really have a report besides what's online or whatever, y'all text or message on online or whatever. I think in a situation where the relationship is already established, it's a lot easier. And yeah, that shit can work, but she or he can't be going out of state and bugging the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? And then while he or she is out of state, you can't be at home bugging the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? So y'all got to put that extra, do the same shit y'all was doing before y'all separated, but the foundation is still there. But like I said, if that foundation ain't there, bro, it's going to be difficult. It's going to be a challenge, because you was already like me. I'm already living like a certain type of way. You know what I'm saying? I'm already living a certain type of way, and there's no way I'm going to commit, you know what I'm saying, 100% of myself to you when I already got all this other shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Besides you being in whatever. My thinking is like this, like I might not have even see you. So why should I, or why would I even commit like that? So I think like I said, it depends on your situation and how you walked into that whole long distance relationships or situation shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. When it comes to that long distance, man, I think for those that are single, I think they all should give it a try and see how it go, because I try to live by near, like, you got a whole world of people out here and you live in this city that you've been in your whole life, and you only going to date within this city limits. And then some people worry about, oh, there ain't no good people left, or I can't find this guy, or all the women here is this and that. Then why are you only focusing on the city you in? You got billions of people in the world. You know what I mean? Go find them. Go get them. There's somebody out there for you. And it might work out. They might come to where you at. Like back to the Reno thing. The reason I say I would never live in Reno, probably don't want to date nobody out there, because it's so small. Everybody know everybody, and everybody down there dated everybody. You know what I'm saying? It just goes in a circle. I don't want to be a part of that. You know what I'm saying? Or when I lived in Sacramento, I remember Sacramento going out, depending on what you into. So if you let's say you into some hip hop music, that type scene. So you go to those type lounges, those type clubs, those type comedy shows. We'll call it black comedy. You see the same people all the goddamn time. You got your ex. You gonna run into your ex everywhere because it's always only one event going on in town. Unlike how we live in Vegas, we got multiple shit every single night. We can pick and choose. Like if I go out tonight and you go out tonight, Larry, I'm not gonna run into you nowhere unless we call each other and meet there. Sacramento, there's one comedy show in town that Saturday, and everybody gonna be there. There's gonna be X amount of hip hop clubs to go to, and you're gonna run into their ass there. People you don't want to see. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I can't do it. And then in Reno, everything goes in the goddamn circle. If you don't know her ex, your homeboy know her ex. You know what I mean? And you know about 5 other dudes that I used to mess with her, and I had sex with her, the whole 9. I don't want no parts of it. You feel me?
Yo, I like
Pacific Cali. She in Sac too. See in Sacramento, you see the same folks. All over know.
You know what I like? What I like about what you said is like I talked to my homegirl back like from the Bronx and shit, and she's still single. And it's crazy when I talk to people from that I knew from back then. I'm like, you know how many serious relationships I've been in since I left, you know what I'm saying, left New York, or since I've known you. Like, why are you still single at this age? Is it you or you one of them crazy bitches? Like, what the fuck is it? You know what I'm saying? But what I realized is when she told me like, she like, yo, ain't no good niggas out here. All these niggas is trash. And me being from the Bronx, I know how Bronx niggas is. So I tell her, I'm like, it's like you say, bro, like that's not the only men in the world where you live. You gotta expand your horizons. Maybe you need it. And I told him like, yo, you got to get out of New York if you really trying to be there. And I'm not saying get out of New York just to get a man. You know what I'm saying? It's not that. It's just if this is what your life, if your life is 25, 30 years later than when I last saw you, maybe it's time for a change of location, your whole life, men, friends, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta leave your family behind or whatever. If you're able to leave mom, deuce, and them behind or whatever it is, man, change your motherfucking location. You know what I'm saying? Like I like to say, man, you can't open new doors with old keys. You have to switch your motherfucking thinking up, no matter what.
But you know what it is too, Legend, and I think the other thing too, even though people may think like New York is so big, there's so much going on, XYZ in the third, but it still matters on what you're involved in. Because I would run into people all the time. Like I couldn't go nowhere in New York City without running into somebody I know. You know what I mean? So just because it's a big city and there's a lot going on, it's still based on what you're into. If you're into certain type of music, if you're not like, the only difference with me where I was kind of like, I may see more is because I rock with a lot of Latins in New York. So I wasn't just in the hip hop parties. I was in the Latin parties too. You know what I mean? So I knew people that was downtown Manhattan that it might be a top 40 party, you know what I mean? And I'm there. So for me, but then once I'm meeting everybody, I'm running into people left and right. But it's crazy because I remember I was talking to a girl. She had hit me up on IG, and Shorty was in South Korea. She lived near Seoul, Korea, and the reason, and me and Shorty was talking for a minute, FaceTime all the time. And the only reason it wasn't going to work because she fucked up her visa. So she fucked up her visa with another dude that she dealt with in the States. And she was with the dude and didn't leave when she didn't take care of her visa when it expired, whatever. So then she had to either get a lawyer, pay a certain amount for them to fix her visa for her to come back to the States. So this is why it's like that was the only thing that was like, all right, this ain't gonna really work because you can't never come to the United States.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What up, 80 man? Welcome to the show, man.
What it do? What it do? What's up with it, y'all?
What up, though?
All right.
What up,
All
though?
right. Hey, they already got on rail at the beginning of the show. She got on here. He couldn't even get on the show for 30 seconds. She said, "Don't come on this show, act it up." Wait, hold on. While I'm talking too fast, real look. She got a message for 82. Look. Hey, 80, you better have some act right tonight. Talk for real.
Hey, you know, I just be chilling, man. I just be chilling, you know. I don't be trying to do too much. I don't be trying to do too much.
But yeah, man, welcome to the show, man. We'll go get you caught up, bro. But we were just talking about, you know, the topic is long distance relationship. Is it doable, man? And if you were single, man, and you're dating, is that something you would be able to do? And if you could do it, would you have certain mileage? Like she can't live this far, can she not live on a complete opposite coast that I live on, and this and that? And do you think something like that would work out?
Hell no.
You just said hell no.
Hell no. That shit don't work, man. Listen, I mean, if you can fuck with somebody that got a long distance relationship, if it's temporary, you know what I mean? Or maybe if y'all already had an existing relationship where y'all was together, and then that person, you know, left maybe military or something, and they was gone, or they was stationed somewhere maybe for, you know, a year or two or something. But outside of that, man, it wouldn't be nothing serious. You know what I mean? I couldn't consider myself having a serious relationship with somebody that lived out of state, or somebody that I wasn't able to frequent. Not for nothing serious. Now we might have a cool get down, you know what I mean? But I couldn't consider nothing serious with somebody that I can't get to on a regular basis.
What if the person lived in Dallas?
That might be able to work. But see, me, when I was younger, that might have been smooth. Now that I'm older, that shit whack, because the shit I want to do, I don't want to have to wait to see wait till the weekend to see your ass, or you feel what I'm saying? Like when I was younger, that would have been cool because I was always on the move anyways. Now, if it was something just something like I said, that really had the potential to be something, I mean, I'm sure you can make that work, because that's only like 4 hours away. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? 4 hours ain't bad, but like if you try to be in a real committed relationship with somebody, that long distance shit ain't it. That ain't it.
Would you put a timeline on it? Like, could you start it and be like, hey man, it got to be something by, I don't know.
That's what I was saying. If it was temporary and both parties knew that this is only temporary, you know what I'm saying? You might get a job where you have to go to a different state for 9 months, or you know what I'm saying, or something like that. That's understandable if you already had a committed relationship. But if we just meeting online or some other shit like that, and you talking about you live out there, I live out here, but you my girlfriend, that shit ain't gonna happen. that ain't it.
My girlfriend.
Yeah, you my girlfriend.
But we were saying if you can fly out like once or twice a month, and it's only like an hour, 2 hour flight, and you guys are seeing each other, you're texting, FaceTime here and there, and Will had said something about 2 years time limit, and as long as you guys have that understanding of what it's going to be, and have that transparency, it could possibly work.
I'm too physical of a person for it to see somebody once a month. I'm just gonna keep it real with you, and for it to be real. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think it could be significant, because I'm not gonna be monogamous if we ain't in the same vicinity. That's not gonna happen. You know what I mean? And but that would be the understanding. I mean, I wouldn't, be grimy about it, but until it was something that could be tangible, something that could be feasible, I couldn't see it being like, okay, I'm locked in with this, and this is all I'm doing. You know what I mean? It might just be something that might be in pursuit until it's actually, okay, yeah, I'm about to be moving out there this summer or something like that, then yeah. But not on no, I'm committed, this is my person, unless we already was like that before the transition happened. If we was like that prior to coming, because you get motherfuckers to go to jail and a woman be with that dude for 10 years. Motherfucker do 10 years in jail and they got a woman, this nigga way in goddamn Oklahoma some goddamn where, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it depends on the people too. some people maybe they don't need that much physical in their relationship. I need the physical though, so I can't do that long distance shit, and then it's all about, it can't just be just that. That ain't gonna work for me.
I think some people too. I think it works for people too that really like being by themselves. Like for people that don't like somebody up under them all the time, or like the person that and not that they trying to be with other people or not like that. You just got some people that just like they're like I need my space.
Or they're just introverts. It's a lot of introverted people that don't desire that attention necessarily so much because they don't mind being by themselves. And there's some people that can go, 2 or 3 months without being physical with their partner and they're okay with it. I'm not one of them people though. So
not
you know what I'm saying?
Months. That's too long.
That's too goddamn long. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I said once or twice a month. I mean, because time makes the heart grow fonder. So you see that person and you spend all the time, for the weekend or whatnot, and you're texting. And I mean, like I said, I wouldn't want to do it for no 4 or 5 or 6 years. I mean, it would have to be, a timeline on that. But I could probably deal with that for a couple of years. So
another thing that would make me determine if the person is really. Another thing that if I did do long distance, another thing that I think would make a factor in that situation is the effort that the other person's putting in. So like, for example, if this person is always saying for me to fly them out and they don't fly themselves out,
they ain't making no effort.
I think making no effort. Like, I'm feeling like you ain't. This is
you're using me for a free trip.
Yeah. You a vacation. You a vacation.
What happened? Nope.
You flying yourself out shows me that you really. And I think it's more so. Honestly, I think it's more. That's more for men sometimes than women. It's like to see the woman fly herself because most of the time as men, we're gonna buy a ticket. We're gonna buy our own ticket if we're going to visit somebody. We're gonna fly, we'll probably fly first. And
from the experiences that I have had, if she like you enough, she gonna make sure you got a ticket. Because I've been in that situation too. I've been in that situation plenty of times. Like,
me too.
Nigga, I already got your ticket for you. Don't give me no excuse. I didn't have that. I didn't have that too. So
yeah, that's true. I mean, but that also still comes down to like finances too.
Because the person that I saw in Oklahoma, the person I saw in Oklahoma, they paid twice.
What'd you say, Tina?
Yeah.
I said it also comes down to finances because if that person can't afford to, fly out every other month, I mean, if you got an extra bill or something that came up, I got you once or twice, but if every time you're like, I just ain't got it this month, I'm like, all right, either you're coming up with excuses not to come out or you trying to get me for this money.
You tell me you can't come once every other month, then you ain't the woman for me. I don't want to pick up your problems. You know what I'm saying?
That part right there.
That already let me know you going bad. And I don't want nothing to do with it. So
and then Otis had mentioned something about before this comment, he had said something about an open relationship. I don't share. So I mean, that's also something that would have to have, that.
Well, that's based on individuals too, because some people are with that. Some people are down with that. Some people don't mind that. So I think that honestly, I think people
that
are in open relationships probably would benefit more from a long distance relationship than a regular person.
But let me ask y'all something. No, as far as like the open relationship, shit. I mean, it might as well just be considered an open relationship if y'all are not like me and 80 said. Like if the situation ain't already established, and you live in Alaska and I live in the bottom 50, whatever. Nigga, it's open relationship automatic.
Yeah,
we had said that earlier. We had said that earlier that dating somebody from the West Coast to the East Coast, that's just not feasible. But if somebody in the same time zone and it's only like an hour, 2 hour trip, and you guys have that connection,
Right,
and
right.
you talked about that, and y'all are talking, you're seeing each other. Yeah, no, well, I'm not sharing,
Because
and I'm not telling.
I'm with you, Tina. I ain't trying to share nothing. If I'm trying to be serious with somebody and we talking about relationships, right? I ain't trying to share shit. I ain't trying to share
Hey,
nothing. That's what I'm trying to do, man.
Stop.
Like,
hey, I want to say, man, I'm glad to have my nigga Legend back on this joint, man. You know what I'm saying? A civil brother that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? A brother I can
I appreciate
understand.
you,
You
man.
understand what I'm saying?
I appreciate you, brother.
I've been missing my brother, man. You've been throwing me to the wolves out here with these niggas, man.
Hey, that's Ben's fault. He ain't been protecting you, bro. He's supposed to hold you down while I was gone, son.
You been throwing me to the wolves out here.
Don't start.
Damn, son.
Now that's
Hey,
what's up,
Ben,
though.
what you doing, son?
Man, I can't get a word in.
Hey, man. Man. I ain't even ate. I cooked, but I ain't ate. I wanted to make sure I came in. I tuned in tonight, man, and I'm gonna do that. I'll eat later, but I definitely want to try to get back on the show, get back to my regular appearance on the show, whatever. It just coincides with what time I be in sometimes. You know what I mean? So or what time I be cooking. So
see,
real life.
hey, she say, this how it starts every time. See there?
Every time.
I'm just keeping it real. I'm congratulating my brother. You know what I'm saying? It's good to see one of my brothers around. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
You know what
That's
I mean?
crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
That's wild.
Hey, do y'all think a relationship can start like a long distance relationship can turn into a long-term relationship?
Yeah.
Not if it remains long distance.
That's true too. Yeah, but
Not
yes
if it
and yes.
remains long distance, man. That's crazy. Like I don't know. I feel like when I was younger, that shit wouldn't have bothered me because of the way that I was moving. But now that I'm older, I need my shit a little bit more stable, man. I can't be. And I'm gonna keep it a buck, man. I can't trust the motherfucker that don't be in another goddamn state.
See,
It's hard.
that's what I'm saying about the trust. Remember?
Trust is huge.
It's hard enough when motherfuckers live in the same goddamn house, let alone.
All right, so is it that
you know what I'm saying? Hey, real shit.
You can't trust them because you don't trust yourself?
That might be part of it, but I just don't trust nobody. I was right. I ain't never trusted. I don't give a fuck who it is. I don't trust motherfuckers because at the end of the day, it's like this here. A mother gonna do what they really want to do any goddamn way. So if we're not connecting on a regular basis, I would be naive to think that you don't have any wants and desires that can't be reached with because of our distance. You know what I mean? So for me, I know me personally, I will speak for myself. I wouldn't be able to hold that long. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because I don't feel that it's, I wouldn't feel that if it started off like that or this was something we was just trying to do. You just met somebody, just say you met somebody at the rodeo, but she happened to be from Detroit. So now you live in Houston, she live in Detroit. Y'all kicked it off. She came down there in time, you went out there in time. Y'all trying to make something mesh, but you go a month or 2 months in between seeing somebody, it's like out of sight, out of mind. I don't care how much we talking and how much we FaceTime and all that shit. The day-to-day, my day-to-day life ain't equipped for me to be chasing nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let me ask y'all this then, because it's already hard enough when you do the long distance relationship because the trust definitely got to be there and a foundation. Do y'all think social media plays a big part of destroying a long distance relationship?
That shit destroy in-house relationship, man. That shit don't matter where you at, man.
Any relationship,
that shit destroy any relationship, nigga. That don't. But I mean, but then once again, it's the same thing. You're being enticed by all these different options, and the person that you fuck with is 1,500 miles away. You know what I'm saying?
That person has to also be secure in themselves and in the relationship. If they're not secure themselves or in the relationship, there's always going to be issues, and social media just is a tool to play into.
But how secure can it be if you can't? If how secure can it really be if you can't be in that person's presence on a regular basis?
That comes down to the trust and the communication.
Well, I think another thing too, though. I think the other thing too, why social media will play a part in that, because it will also be what is the person posting. right? Like
Right.
a girl, like, oh,
posting
I'm in
thirst
New
traps.
York. I'm in New York. She in Cali. It's mad sunny weather all the time. She posting all the thirst trap pictures. You know what I'm saying? Or the dude, you all she see is that the dude, she home, she a homebody, she ain't out in the street like that. No, she sees the dude, he always out
popping bottles and shit.
with his boys and shit, like, you know. So I think that's where social media comes in, because then the person's gonna be like, well, what the fuck is going on over there? You know what I'm saying?
But see, 9 times out of 10 in this era and generation we in, that's probably how the motherfuckers met anyways, was on social media. So, you know what I mean? Either social media or some type of app or some shit. So once you get to talking to motherfuckers, that's the first thing the motherfuckers do. A motherfucker want to, what's your IG? What's your, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers they doing that more, because my sons be doing that shit. They be saying that they don't meet a girl and they be like, let me get your IG. They don't even get their numbers no more. They just get their IG and see how they, and then you basically can determine how a motherfucker moving. like it's already a resume up there already posted. You feel me? So
for real. What up, Pacific Cali, man? We got Cali on the podcast. Welcome to the show. How you doing?
What's going on, y'all?
Cali, what's up, man?
What's up,
Hey,
What's
Hey,
up?
hey.
You all right? You all right?
Good to see
So
y'all,
let me
y'all.
now that you on here, and I seen you was in the comments earlier. Could you do the long distance relationship? Is it doable? And again, same question everybody else got. If you could do it, would it only be based on a certain amount of miles? He can only be an hour away from you, or an hour flight, or even an hour driving time from you. Could you do it that way?
It would have to be a short. I think it would have to be a short distance. It couldn't be a long distance. Like too long is not. I would. That sucks. I think
What's
that
too
was
long? What's too long?
too
Out of
long.
state? Out of state or out of
out of
town?
state where you can't drive there. If I can't drive there, then I'm not. That's too far.
How long you
So-
willing to drive? 4 hours, 8 hours?
I have drove up to 9 hours.
So would you drive to Vegas?
I would drive. That's my 9 hours.
Damn.
Yeah, I didn't have some cross countries happen.
It can't be too far. It's not. I think that too far. You have to. It's too much. You won't be able to see the person. Of course, it's too. If you spend too much time apart, like, what is the point? I mean, there's pros to actually dating long distance. There are pros that nobody has really. We kind of touched on a little bit. I've heard.
Yeah,
What
talk
What are the
on
pros?
that. Thank you. Speak on that.
What are the pros of dating long distance? So there are pros to it as well.
Let's talk about it.
You don't have to.
Pros.
Speak on them pros.
You don't have to see the person every day. I guess that's one of the pros. You don't have to see the motherfucker every day.
You know what? The pros, to me, the pros would be you still kind of got your not freedom as far as dating around, but you got your freedom still to be able to move. Because some of y'all will be in a relationship, y'all live together, you don't have no freedom no more. You can't go outside. Somebody always tripping once you be in the house all day. Long distance might be a weight loss program for you, because we all know we get in a relationship, we live together, we all start gaining weight because we become homebodies now. You know what I'm saying? Maybe when we think of career, maybe you're able to focus a little bit more because you don't have that.
But I said that earlier, Benz. I said if you got something going on, business, career. I said that. I was saying that earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that might keep you busy.
So I'm looking at Otis. He like, yo, you never really know a person until you actually live with them. So long term distance would never work.
Hey,
I feel like that's not actually, it's not all the way true, because sometimes you get along with people until you actually move in with them. They could be in the same city as you, same county as you, but and again, you thought you knew that person until they do move in with you. So it's not about long distance, because they could come from right next door to your house. They could live next door. You could be fucking with the shorty next door, the dude next door, and y'all niggas move in and you see what that person's habits really is. You're like, I can't fuck with this nigga. You know, I can't fuck with this shit. So it doesn't matter, really, like, as far as distance is concerned. You know what I mean? And I don't think that social media, like, to get back to, like, to answer what you said, Ben's, like, I don't think social media is gonna fuck up a long distance relationship. Long distance relationship comes with its flaws as is. You know what I'm saying? Like, social media, people gonna do what they social media. We could live in the same city, and depending on what you post and what I post, social media might fuck it up. So it has nothing to do with our distance, you know what I'm saying, from based on what we already, or what y'all already pointed out. You know what I'm saying? So our distance has nothing to do with what I post or what you post. I might not be like, yo, you looking like a fucking OnlyFans model on Facebook or IG or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit ain't gonna work. And I ain't even gotta be in across the state or out of the same county, you know what I'm saying, out of the county that you're from. So social media, I don't really think that it plays a part. It just depends on the person and how they move, man. You know what I'm saying? If you don't make
that moving part is something too, because like they could be in long distance, and because you're not there physically to see what they doing, like you might be on the phone when y'all last conversation where you hung up is, oh yeah, I'm just gonna be in the day, I'm just gonna get some work done around the house, or I'm cleaning the house. Man. She don't forgot what she told you. She don't post a picture on social media. She was out with her girlfriends, all at the hookah lounge. You know what I mean? I thought you said you was, you know what I mean? If she know you can't pull up.
Actually, you might learn more of how a person lives being with somebody long distance versus being close to them, because
you talk about more different stuff. You talk about deeper stuff too,
right? And you're gonna spend more time in their house.
Mm-hmm. Hey, I'm glad you touched on that.
You trying to see them. You spending time at their house where you in the beginning of dealing with somebody, you might just, a night here, a night there, which you're not going to really see, as opposed if you stay with somebody for a whole weekend.
So do you think, let me ask you this, if it do work out with long distance, y'all try it, do you think the foundation is stronger with people that's long distance, because they got to do all the little shit to make that relationship last versus all the physical, because that person's right next to you? You just going around based on she look good, I'm going to have sex, I'm going to do this and do that. Well, you can't touch her every day. Like, you really got to have real conversation when y'all talk to each other to build that bond. You know what I mean? It's more than the physical.
I think that when people are closer anyway, they tend to get more physical and more intimate faster than you would far away. And then when you have that distance, you're able to talk and able to more so communicate with each other, like I said, on a deeper level, and really get to know each other and understand each other. Versus if you get intimate, you stop all of that being so open with each other. Once you be intimate, you're not open. You shut in.
That vulnerability and that emotional connection that makes when you guys come together even more intense. So yeah,
you get an emotional connection while another nigga putting her through the mattress.
I'm gonna be honest though. I think
hey, you get the norm. You get the norm, and another nigga putting her through the mattress.
But why is there another? Why would it be another?
Honestly, I think women could do long distance before men can. I'm gonna be honest about that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why would it be exactly?
I think women could do it more than men.
They could, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, you just don't know. So all I'm saying is, for me, it's a no. You know what I'm saying? You do it.
For me, it's a no too. For me, it's a no too, though.
You doing all the late night. You doing no for me. You doing all the late night talks and all the good morning talks and and another nigga coming through on Friday night with a bottle full of all that shit.
That's where the trust and transparency comes from.
It sounds like you reflecting, baby.
Real said he think the ladies can do it longer than the men can. I think it's the opposite. No. I think how these niggas be lying on social media about their lifestyle, it's better for them to keep the bride away from his house for a long period of time. Nigga be lying about how much money he got, how he lived, he got this, he got that. No, man, I'm gonna keep her way over there. I'll just go see her. She ain't never got.
The only reason why I say women could do it longer is because I've known for more women to go longer without having sex than dudes.
Right,
so like
and that's
women,
what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason why I would say that. But I mean, I guess it depends on the individual, because some women are just like dudes. They want to have sex a lot too. So
I don't want no sex a lot. I'm cool, man. I'm out. My prime don't get past. See, at this age, now the women in their prime. I can't keep. I ain't even got time for that. I got shit to do.
I'm with Benz on that shit, bro. But on some real shit, like, to be serious about it, man. Like, if I'm trying to really make shit work, the sex is gonna come with it. That's package. It's part of the package. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm really trying to make it work with somebody at a distance, then I'm gonna put all my effort in until all my efforts are exhausted. You know what I'm saying? If I don't ever get to smash, then fuck it, I ain't get to smash. That's not the first person I get to smash. You know what I'm saying? And that's not the first person I didn't smash. And there's chicks that live in my hood that I wanted to smash and didn't smash. So that's nothing. That's light. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all niggas getting old, nigga. Y'all niggas getting old, nigga. Y'all niggas getting old, nigga. That's all I'm hearing.
Hey, I look forward to going to sleep. Leave me alone, man. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be up early.
Hey,
it sounds like niggas. That's all I hear. Niggas is aging themselves. That's all I hear.
And all the men, they shit start going down. That's why niggas got to take pills to color your shirt. You know what I'm saying? So that ain't natural. You see, ain't natural turning you on like that.
Hey, it depends on the individual, though. That's what I'm saying, though.
Hey, we all can bounce. We all can bounce up for something brand new.
Hey, well, what you can do, and what's not important are two different things, man. That's what I'm trying to say.
No, I feel you.
I mean, it's two different things.
I
Real shit.
that, you know what I'm saying?
You crazy as fuck, though, son.
Hey, I feel what you're saying about the importance, but I ain't gonna. Hey, for me, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I understand that. You know what I'm saying? If you got a good relation with somebody, it's a bond. It's a bond, and that bond and that trust and that and all of that is combined. But when you really bonding with somebody, you be wanting to be physical with that person. I mean, you know what I mean? It's not like that's all it's about, but I think that makes it. Y'all niggas is ill.
Yeah.
Man, shit. Hold on, man.
Yeah.
Keep it real.
Crazy.
But now here's a question too, though. Here's the thing too, because if you dealing with somebody that constantly travels, like say you dealing with a flight attendant, a pilot, you know, that flies an airline, would that be considered long distance?
Hell no.
That's still like long distance because they ain't never around you.
They ain't never home.
I'm not dealing with no flight attendant.
A traveling nurse.
Working.
Traveling nurse, right?
A traveling nurse. Oh yeah, she ain't missing
I'm not even putting the work in, bro. Like I know,
she
man.
ain't missing nothing.
Yeah.
They say traveling nurses is the biggest cheaters.
Yeah, traveling nurse.
They definitely on that list of people who cheat the most in relationships.
Yeah,
right.
You know.
I mean, one of my boys, he works Progressive. He does insurance claims for like RVs and boats and shit, and he's constantly traveling around the United States. They send him all over the United States to do these claims. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, it's many jobs that people have to travel. So is that considered long distance as well? If you ain't that's
a form of long
how
distance.
long they're gone.
Earlier, I think I heard somebody say that if you're dating long distance, and when you go to the person that you guys are supposed to stay in a house and chill at the house or something. Was somebody saying that earlier?
I was saying like Netflix and chill.
That's what they doing. They said they're going to the house. We're not going outside.
I think that if you're gonna be in a long distance relationship, personally, I think that you should be using that as in order to gain new experiences, right? Like you're going to a new state, you're going somewhere, you should be you're supposed to go outside and see what's going on in that town. You guys, that's a part of the long distance thing. You guys are communicating about what's in your town, what to do, things that you haven't done, things that you might
want to pick up.
And just to get to know the town. If you go to a town and you're just sitting in the house, what you going?
No, not the whole time. I'm talking about like the first 24 hours. You know what I mean?
Well, Callie, I think it depends on if you've been there too.
Yeah, right? That's true.
I think it also.
I've been I live in California, and there's places that I haven't been in California.
No. I get what you're saying. I'm just saying there's like, for me, like if right now, if I deal with somebody in New York, in the tri-state area, I've been all up and down the tri-state area. You know what I'm saying? So like for me, going back home, I'm gonna probably just maybe want to go to the places that I used to go to, but it ain't, unless there's something new that opened while I was going, like I'm really just going to be with that. Like, I'm gonna be like, we ain't really got to do much because I done seen it all, done it all over here. So it's like, I think that depends. I think that plays a part too. Is if you're familiar with the place that you're going to, right?
Let me ask y'all this. I know we talking about family and kids and all that. Say y'all get real serious, shit going good, working out, y'all both feeling each other, both y'all committed. Do y'all think somebody should sacrifice their career in order to close the distance for you two?
I don't think that
That's
nobody
kind of big.
should.
I don't think somebody. I don't think so.
Sacrifice
I
it.
don't think
Not.
it should,
I don't
but
think
there are
it's worth
people
it
out
then.
there. Go ahead, Mom. I'm
What
sorry.
do you think?
Then you're gonna have resentment.
Yeah, I don't think it's worth it then.
Yeah, no, you're gonna end up
so
having
like,
resentment towards that person.
like for instance, and this is I'm gonna put this mainly on women on this one is because like you got a lot of women that was real focused on their career that they missed out on a lot of shit that time to pass by. Now she doesn't have a family, she doesn't have kids because she was so focused on her career, and she put the career first. And now when she get up in age, now she have regrets like, damn, I'm too old to have a kid now, start a family, even though that's something she always wanted. But the career first. So we come at a point where, you know what? Yeah, I done I'd advanced in my company. I done this, I done that. I'm tired now. Now I want something more surface level, something real in life now. Maybe she wants that relationship now. You know what I mean? Maybe family now is an important thing over money and the material shit now. You know what I'm saying? Or do you keep chasing career?
Well, I think that's time. It's where she's at in her career. If she has enough money banked to where she could retire from that field and start another one wherever that person's at, then yeah, go for it. But if you're fully invested in the career and you're running things and you're doing what you're doing, and you don't have that cushion, no, because then it's just going to end up the burden's going to end up falling on the man, and she's going to resent him.
Okay, the job you got.
Usually, if a woman waited that long, to go through her career and waited for her to have children and all of that, she's gonna do it the right way. She's gonna have her career be done, have her money saved, if she's gonna be married, and she's gonna do it the right way, so that she's straight. So that's how that's gonna go. If she did her career first, it's gonna be right 9 times out of 10.
Mm. What you was saying, Legend? I know you was trying to speak and say something. You was chiming in.
Shit, I don't remember what we were talking about at that point. Shit, I'm already lost again.
On a career, like okay, I say like, and I'm just gonna throw out random cities. I'm gonna throw out random cities. Oh, what was you saying?
Like, I don't feel like anybody should have to, but I feel like not even what I feel like is that I know for a fact that depending on who it is, man, it like I think 80 was the one who said it, man. It just depends on who the people are. You know what I'm saying? And if like me, it depends on if I feel like it's worth it, man. I'm not gonna sit up here on this panel and be like, yo, I wouldn't jump out the window and take that risk if I didn't feel like it was worth the risk. And sometimes I know that, you know what, this is a 50-50 chance. You know what I'm saying? Like I've taken those kind of risks with people, and sometimes it worked out and sometimes I was disappointed in the end. You know what I'm saying? But it just depends on the person or the people, because it might not be me. It could be somebody else that they like, yo, you know what? I'm about to sacrifice my career for you, and this is what we're gonna do. And if somebody gonna come at me like that, I'm gonna be like, well, fuck, I'm gonna make it worth your risk. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do whatever I can and like make you not regret the sacrifice that you had. And that's how, and that's what it all comes down to, is like when we talk about the topic of discussion is, will it work? You know what I'm saying? So
I wouldn't
the people, man. And that's one of those people that I ain't scared to take chances. It's gonna work or it's not, man. Fuck it.
I wouldn't advise that
That's
nobody.
right, Larry. I like that.
I wouldn't advise that nobody jeopardize their career. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not certain that shit gonna go the way it's gonna go. Also, it depends on where you are in your life. If you at a place in your life where you can pick up and leave, and it's not gonna knock you down or take you back, then it might be worth the risk. But if you're in the process of pursuing your career, or your career is based where you're at currently, you know what I mean? I wouldn't advise that shit, because at the end of the day, you had to work to get where you was at. Now, at some point, maybe if that long distance relationship can, maturate into something else, it might benefit y'all both in the long run. But I wouldn't advise that shit, because
what if you okay? You worked at this job for a long time. Yeah, you did advance within your company. So you picked up the experience, knowledge, and everything. But what? Let's just say your job, that job you work at, doesn't exist in other cities, but there are jobs similar in that same line of business. Could you
Yeah,
still
well,
just take your experience and
I,
still go apply at that job in that other city?
I definitely would, but I would be doing all that before I packed my shit up and left. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I'm not hopping on no plane.
Quit
That's why I
and
got
then
to
try to go
try to.
find some.
Yeah, fuck
Right.
all that.
Right.
I'm
And then it
I'm
also depends if you're not fully vested, like pensions, and there's different things that come into play if you've been with the company for a bit.
and hold on real quick. And the biggest part for it too, I'm gonna keep it all the way 1,000. That shit don't work for no man. That would only work for women because I'm not moving in no woman's house under no fucking circumstance. So she would have to
I'm
be
not
moving where the
moving
fuck
in
I'm at.
the house either.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
That's what
no.
I'm saying.
My
I'm not,
father always raised me.
I'm not moving in no woman's
And I
house.
wouldn't
So
move into no dude house either. So
yeah,
You're
that's
gonna
not
have
that's
to.
all
happening.
there you
bad.
go.
You're gonna have to. You're gonna have to because
Like this, can I
if
say
the man
something?
gonna take lead, you gotta move in.
Hey, can I say something right fast? Like,
Yo,
based on what everybody's saying, because we got women saying, I ain't gonna move into a nigga crib. We got niggas saying, I ain't gonna move into no shorty crib. I think before we even get to making that kind of decision, we already gonna do the knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Like before, I'm not saying like I'm gonna just be in some long distance type shit and then be like, yo, you know what? I think I want to move in. Nah, like I'm already like traveled to where you at. You're gonna have traveled where I'm at. We gonna have to
Right.
build. We gonna have to see
Right.
what's what. You know what I'm saying? Before I even think about
Moving.
making that kind of decision, I need to
Yeah.
see where you at and whether it's worth it. I'm not just gonna be like, well, guess what? Like I can move to where you at, and I could just be like, fuck my career. Nah, it's not like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not what I'm saying. Sometimes when you know if it's worth it, you'll know whether or not it's worth it, and that don't come with just being on some spaced out like Mars type shit. Like yo, you a
Yeah.
sucker for love type nigga, and you just going just
hey,
throw everything away just for the
hey,
sake of you know what I'm saying for the shorty. That's not
let
what I'm
me,
trying to say. Definitely
Let's
not.
talk about
let me
jobs.
tell you something. Let me hold on. Let me tell you something. I could already be in love with her, fully, thoroughly in love with her, and I still ain't moving in her motherfucking house. I don't give a fuck. Nigga, pure point blank, under no circumstance, nigga, would it take for me to move inside a woman's house? We could already be in love, nigga, and I still ain't moving in her house, nigga.
Nothing to
Under
do with
no
love. That's not
circumstance.
what I'm saying though.
No, I'm telling you, I'm saying for me, I could already
Right.
be in love with her, nigga, and I'm still not moving in her house, my nigga.
So let me
All
let me
that,
ask you this then. Would it depend on? Okay, we got the career part of it. Would it depend also too what makes more sense financially based on where each person lives? And I'm gonna just make up a random city. So if I live
yeah.
in, and say I live in I live in Vegas, and
Yeah.
I know a lot, not Larry, but the rest of y'all gonna be familiar. Let's just say Stockton or Lodi or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't make sense for a nigga to move there,
No, I
right?
wouldn't.
In a
No, I
small
wouldn't.
ass town, maybe moving to California, federal tax, state taxes, cost of living is a lot higher. To get a
Right.
house costs a lot more.
Mhm.
You talking about $600,000-700,000 really just for a regular house now. Where come to Vegas, a lot more vibrant city, cheaper living, no state tax. What you pay for your house out there gonna get you something brand new, gated community, and a whole lot bigger here. You know
Mm.
what I'm saying? Would that even play a part? Does it got to make sense financially too?
Yeah, I'd say it has to make
Yes,
sense
it has to make sense.
financially. Yeah,
That has to make
it would
sense.
have to make sense. And coming what
Yeah.
Callie, we're both in SAC, right? So, I mean, homes are
Yeah.
600-700,000 right now just for an average, like you said, house. If I can move with my job, in my career that I'm in, and get a house twice as big, or even save money and get the same size house and have the pool in the gated community, I'm all for it. It's especially if I'm in a small town or tired of this town. So yeah, that's definitely an option, but it have to make sense.
Yeah. You
Mm.
have to definitely go with the person who's where's economically more smarter. You got to choose that person. But the most safest thing is if you know that you live so far from a person, there's really no need to even talk like that if you know that you can't move. If you know that you can't make a move and
Yeah.
you can't go, and move to another state, and that person has to come to you, it's really no need, because you know for a fact I can't move because I'm in this pension and I got X amount of years left, and I know for a fact I can't go nowhere for the next 10 years type of thing. So it's really no need to really get into that type of relationship. You know,
I mean, the other thing too, we also got to talk about the city job careers, right? Like somebody that's like NYPD, they can't just get up and go to another state or city and just be a cop again. You know what I'm saying? And then not and without losing their pension or whatever they,
right.
you know. So that's another thing too. I think that played because it's not just office jobs. It's also what if they're a city worker? What if they work for government? What if
She gonna have to move to you. Would y'all weigh it out? Who got the better job?
I don't think it's a better job. I think it's where you fit, what you feel about your job. You know,
because your job you might be making more, but there's a position that they just don't want to lose that pension.
Yeah.
Right.
And we got to think about, you know what I'm saying, what type of establishment the person got or where they at. Well, I already said I wouldn't move to no chick's house, but I mean, if you live in a nice establishment where you at, and a motherfucker wants you to move to where they at, and they shit look raggedy, you know what I'm saying, or their area look raggedy, like that motherfucker. You feel me? I ain't making that move, shorty. You on your own. You feel me? Like that ain't gonna happen. You know what I mean? But I just the long distance shit just ain't it for me. I need to be visible. What's happening? I need to be able to pull up. What's going on?
I'm definitely. Like right now, I'm in the house. I'm definitely not like moving, and you're like in an apartment in the hood in the Bronx, and like I'm not, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not moving to no chick's crib anyway. But even more so, like, and two, I wouldn't expect you if you have the better situation, even though I'm the man, even though you may have the better situation, or like we might be paying the same thing. It's just because of where you live, you get more bang for your buck than I do because I'm in New York, right? And yeah, I wouldn't expect you to want to move to where I'm at. You know what I mean? Like you got to walk out the building and this little motherfucker's running all over the streets. Like
and another thing too, I definitely don't want to move to where she lived at because we had this discussion before when you walk into the Walmart thinking everybody knows she. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna find out a lot moving to where she live at. You know what I'm saying? How familiar everybody is with her and everything everywhere y'all go. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows who she is. They running up giving hugs and shit. I'm not doing that.
80, how many times have you had that problem? You always be talking about the women be cheating and all this stuff all the time. They always saying shit all the
time. I ain't never had that problem. But I know I've been that guy, you know what I'm saying, the deceiving dude. They be like, oh, nigga, you come from that. Walmart is extravagant. Let me explain something to you ladies. If a man walked through Walmart with y'all, that means y'all really got something going on. And they're going to take you out to eat.
I don't know why you can't hear me.
I'm not other shit. If a dude take you to Walmart, that means if a dude take you to Walmart, that means y'all really something. You feel what I'm saying? Because Walmart, you're going to see everybody you know. You feel me? So all the dates and all the other shit don't matter. Now, if
your dude shouldn't be taking you to Walmart. How about that?
No. So you can't go to Walmart with your man?
Huh?
You can't go to Walmart with your man?
No, I'll go to Target.
Oh, here you go on your Gucci shit. Yeah. Here you go.
Yo.
Here you go.
Wow.
Here you go.
She said it like she meant it too, son.
Yeah.
She meant that shit. I don't go to Walmart. I go to Target.
God damn.
Because you're gonna be real uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? If you move to where she at and everybody know her. I'm just saying. So y'all see the image of me of who I am right now. And you know what I'm saying? I used to be a dirtbag. So I used to see niggas with their wives or with their girl or you know what I'm saying? Or we all know her because she from where we at. She done got some new jerk to believe that she was somebody that she wasn't. Now everybody done smashed. We done seen this nigga at the club with her. He doing all this. Like I done seen it all. So when I be talking, it's coming from a place of understanding that, you know, from both sides. You feel what I'm saying? I never want to be that dude. I never want to be that dude because I done been the other dude. I know how that shit is. Like, damn, homie, that's you? Wow. Wow. I'm telling you.
I'm sorry to hear
But
that.
I also think too, because like even like my sister, I remember her husband, I don't know if y'all remember when they were doing they were hiring dudes to not be in the military, but like do security overseas during Iraq. Like they was just like you would just go overseas for a couple and they paid you like 100,000 or something, or like 200. They paid you some crazy number for the year.
I remember that. I remember
Yeah,
that.
you know, and the thing about it is, I guess because I've seen loyal women, right? So I know that the loyal, I know there's loyal women out there. I know there's women that ain't promiscuous. I know there's women that know how to hold it down. You know what I'm saying? So I think that it also comes down to understanding the individual that you're dealing with, right? Like if you see how Shorty move, you can tell. We can tell. Like we can tell if you move a little. You can tell because I think I have so many women around me, like friends and family, that I see all spectrums. I done seen all spectrums. I know I got family that's loyal to the soil. I know I got family that you could trust as far as you could throw her. You know what I'm saying? So with that, for me, seeing all sides of it, you know what I'm saying? I know there's women. I know all women ain't on some bullshit. I know that's a fact.
No. All of nobody ain't on no bullshit.
Right.
But I'm just
And I mean, and that also comes down to like you guys are talking every day. You're building, like I said, you're building that bond. You're getting to know each other, and then that second part. That's only the first part of it. The second part is actually going out to see that person in their environment to see how they move. And you'll pretty much get how they move with the first couple of visits, if not the first.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And so you'll know if it's going to be cohesive to move forward, or just cut your losses and be like, you could be the homie.
Yeah, honestly, that first visit, we might have to go. I might have to go outside to see who the fuck.
That's
Go to Walmart, walk around. See if anyone knows you.
You better find that out before you pack your shit up. I'm telling you now, nigga.
Right.
You better figure
Your
it
first
out.
visit, you better be getting your own hotel. Your first visit. I hope y'all
I might not want to just stay in the house. I might have to.
Dude,
We
I
might
hope all
have
y'all
to.
guys will get your first room on the first visit.
Yeah,
Then
get the
you don't let her
room on the
know where
first
you
visit.
staying at.
Imagine
You don't let her know where you at, and then you just go here.
You goddamn right.
Because if I come visit her, if I'm in New York and I come visit her in Sacramento, ain't but too much places we could go anyway. So I know once we go these places, if you got a history, it's gonna come out when we go outside. There ain't too much hiding you could do out here.
Hey, yo, if I even got to think about some shit like that, I ain't fucking with it.
Right, exactly.
No, like if I even gotta be in that kind of mental state, that kind of mind frame, if I gotta be like, yo, I gotta make sure I move a certain type of way, why the fuck am I here, man? You know what I'm saying? My comfort and my peace is over everything, my nigga.
Hey, that's why I never.
It ain't about you, legend. It ain't about your comfort or your peace. It's about seeing how she moves.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, if that's how I gotta think, just moving about and moving around when I'm with you, I don't need to be with you. I already know that because look, like when I put a perfect example,
you ain't gonna know that till you go.
Hey, yo, listen. Short story short, I'm in the Bronx, right? I'm fucking with this one chick, and a chick come up to me. She like, yo, legend, why are you fucking with this bird ass bitch? Yo, niggas want to kill her. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, who the fuck am I with? Now I gotta think. So, like I said, if that's what my mentality gotta be, every time I leave the house and I'm with you, if I gotta check my surroundings when I fuck with you, you're not the one for me. That's it.
Listen,
That's
man.
all I'm trying to say,
Listen.
my nigga. Like, if that's how my mind gotta work.
No. Legend, you're not checking your surroundings because you worried about niggas acting up. You checking your surroundings to see how niggas give her that friendly hug. Niggas might give her that. Nigga walk up on her and say, "What's up, big head?" You already know what that means.
Guess what? But guess what?
Not
In her
necessarily.
town,
You
but
gotta look at is it a church hug, church hug, or a
What's up, big
in
head?
her town.
Hey,
Think
what
about
up,
this
big
though.
head?
If you go,
This
think
nigga
about
crazy.
this. If you take her to your, if you going to visit her, and you going to her town,
I'll
why
never
would
do
she
that.
take you to where she get down at in her town when you don't know nothing about it no way?
Cali,
Take you to that place.
Hey, yo,
Cali,
Cali.
that's what I'm
Yo,
saying.
Cali. Hey, yo,
But Cali,
you know
this
what's crazy?
Sacramento's so goddamn small. It ain't too many places you gonna hide.
But you can go, but you can't. But you in Sacramento, you can go to the Bay. You ain't gotta be in Sacramento. You can go to the Bay. You can go to
But
Stockton. You
no,
can move
Cali,
around a little bit out here.
Cali.
You got all the
No,
money.
I'm gonna be like, cause then I'm gonna question that too. Why you don't want to go downtown?
Yeah,
Like, let's
we
go
go
to downtown.
why we going?
Let's go on second walk around.
No, Kelly.
But
Kelly, it's like this.
there's a lot of places to go out here though.
Kelly,
There's a lot of
peep game.
places.
Peep
There's a
game.
lot
I
of places
took
to go out here.
Kelly, peep game.
For that shit.
I took my flight from New York 6 a.m. I got here. It's about 1 o'clock. I'm like, yo, let's just go. I don't want to go. I just got off the plane. I just flew 5 hours. I don't want to drive all the way to San Francisco. I don't want to drive all the way to the Bay. Why can't we just go? Why can't we just go downtown local? Where's the hot spots downtown?
There's plenty of hot spots downtown, but there's plenty of hot spots.
If you so determined,
I don't have to take you downtown. I can take you to Midtown. I can take you to Uptown.
Yeah, but
I can take you to downtown.
Midtown.
I can take you to
There's Midtown, downtown, and Old Sac. There's 3 parts of downtown. And so, three. The Midtown, you got Limelight bars.
I hear what y'all saying. I hear what y'all saying.
If I flew into Sacramento and you brought me to Old Sac, I'm leaving your ass right there. Return back to life.
Hell no. I'm ready to go home.
To some places. I'm gonna take you to some places that where we ain't gonna even see some niggas at.
I mean, it just depends on what you like to do too.
Legend. I'm gonna put it to you like this, Legend. Legend. Imagine somebody you only being in the Bronx. Like that's Sacramento. Like just the Bronx. Like imagine, and you know it's mad parts of the Bronx. You know you could go all the way from Yankee Stadium to City Island. You know that. It's mad parts of the Bronx. But what Legend, what we also know that most of the time, I don't care where you from in the Bronx, everybody goes to the same places, hot spots in the Bronx.
That's exactly how Sacramento.
You mentioned it earlier. Yeah, that's
so you go see everybody that you don't want to see, nigga, because everybody only goes to one place. That's why.
But it just also depends on the person though too, because I mean, as I got older, I didn't make the same moves that I did when I was younger. And you go to a lot of these spots, it's the same motherfuckers going to the spot that they've been going for the last 10 years. So, I mean, and different people do different things. So I may not want to go to the club. I may not want to go to the comedy club. I may want to go to Top Golf, or I may want to do something else or go bowling or whatever. You know what I mean? And so there's different places, and as you get older and you mature, you move out of those certain spaces.
But here's my thing, Tina. You just got off a flight, look, and you like, oh, let's just go grab a drink from the restaurant. You know, that restaurant you told me about. Take me over there.
At the courtyard or something, yeah.
Right.
It just all depends on where.
That's nothing. That's easy. You take
that's what I'm saying. If she don't want to take you there, she hides. What you been talking about this restaurant? You've been talking about this every time. Every time I call you, every time you talking about you going over to have drinks and dinner with your girls at this spot. Now I'm saying, take me to that spot. You don't want to take me there?
Take me through there.
You know the DJ, you know the bartender,
right?
Yeah, she know
Nigga, she know the owner. Nigga, she know the owner.
Every time you call her long distance, she always out with her girl. She kicking it, having a vibe. Now you go visit her. Hey, let's go out. ain't shit going on this weekend. Ain't nothing.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Hey, you know it's bad when you walk in with her and the bartender give her a hug. And the bartender give her a hug. Hey, what's up, sis?
Hey, girl. Hey, girl.
What's up, sis?
Girl, you want your usual? You want your usual?
Oh, shit. Hey, that's real shit.
So what's the difference? If you walk into the club and you with your dude with a guy that you dating, and you walk in and all the women are like, "Hey, what's up?" They looking sideways at you when you walk in with him.
He just a man. They jealous that you with him.
So what? So now you jealous? It's a jealous thing. Why they gotta be jealous?
The girl's jealous of you because you walked in with the nigga that wrong.
Yeah, but obviously they don't.
No, usually Kelly, the girls are just jealous because they might be trying to get that nigga, and they like, where the hell did you come from?
So why the dudes why can't be the same thing about the dudes? That's all.
He
like,
not hiding you. He bringing you out.
Like I said, Kelly, if I hear that nigga say, "Hey, big head," it's over.
Hey, for real. Hey, real shit, no. Hey, but see, niggas got to be real bold.
That's a whole nother level.
I never fly out to nowhere no chick is bad. I wouldn't give a fuck what was going on. That just ain't me. I'm not doing that. Like I wouldn't feel comfortable flying out to where her surroundings at and what she got going on out where she at, because I don't know what the kind of life she was living previously. I wouldn't give a fuck about none of it. We could be vibing and cool and all the shit, but I just ain't got enough trust to hop on a plane.
Your best thing is to do is don't go nowhere that she was going before you got there. That's the safest thing to do is don't go nowhere she was going before you got there.
That's why she coming to see me.
I'm always on safety.
I've done both. I flew out and they came to see me. So I've done both.
Hey, so 80. So let me ask you this, based on what you're saying. Let me ask you this, bro. Like, because I already know you the type of nigga, you gonna do your homework and you gonna do your research and everything. So you saying that you ain't flying out, she flying out. You obviously, if before you even, it's like the kind of like the point I was trying to make earlier. Before you even make that kind of decision, you already gonna be on top of your game anyway, right? You're gonna be on top of your shit anyway. I'm already doing background checks, all kinds of wild shit. I'm already seeing where this chick's at. Yo, you want me to fly out where? I'm already on Google Maps, nigga. Like where that's at. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm already on that shit. You know what I'm saying? No matter what it is, no matter where you are, whatever you from, I'm already on that shit. So,
but here's my thing though. It ain't even about the proximity or location. She can live in a cool ass area, but here you come, nigga, going to go kick it for the weekend. She talking about she wasn't fucking with nobody, and it's a nigga knocking at the door, nigga, while y'all in there chilling. I done been in them situations. I done been literally in them situations.
Nigga, you been in them situations locally too, nigga.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like I done been in them. Hey, I done been in them situations locally, so I be goddamn if I'm out of bounds in them situations.
But I'm not gonna lie to you. Yo, 80.
Yeah.
The thing that I can say in the long distance situations that I've been in, the reason why I did feel comfortable is because me and Shorty's was always on the phone. So it's easier for a nigga to come there while I'm not there than never and then especially once FaceTime started, I would be on FaceTime with the chicks the whole time, like till we fall asleep. You know what I'm saying? So I think that I honestly, I had more situations with females with other dudes locally more than my long distance situations. My long distance situations, I never had an issue when I flew out.
But that's because you have more local situations. So that's what I'm saying. Like the shit I learned from local situations taught me, like I'd be goddamn if I hop on a plane and go somewhere where somebody else is at.
But that's what I'm saying. I flew out. I did fly out, and I didn't have. Yeah. I had less problems. I had no issues, no problems anytime I flew out or anytime I flew to see a chick. I have never had no problems. Yeah. I have more problems.
That's also because you guys were communicating on a regular basis, FaceTime. Right. So you already knew how that person was. You knew their mannerisms, you knew their character, you knew their personality. So it obviously make you more comfortable when you go see them. Right. Now, a motherfucker got to be real good and real smooth to put on a facade all that time and then you come out there and be a totally different person.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Hold on, I mean to interrupt y'all. Oh, goddamn Alan on here. This sound like a goddamn Sacramento reunion. So Alan been around y'all for a while. He got the slingshot. And y'all see what he looked like in that profile picture. You know what I'm saying? This nigga said he from Sac and he went to Burbank. I never, man, I talked to Alan all the time. I never knew he lived in Sacramento or he went to high school out there.
Crazy.
Hey yo, big bro, explain yourself, Alan. Yeah, explain yourself, man.
He kept that on the under.
Got some explaining.
Wow.
Man. You need to hit up Ben, man.
And I ain't gonna lie.
He told me Sacramento.
Now, the one thing I can say is, when the chicks flew out to see me in New York, I knew how to maneuver. I knew where to go. But see, I was a dude. That's the thing, and Legend knows how it is. I didn't stay in one borough. Like I didn't go to just. I wasn't the people that just stay. I'm this dude. I'm always in the Bronx. I'm in Bronx, Harlem, Brooklyn, Queens. I'm all over. I'm even at sometimes depending on what it is. I'm going to Jersey. I'm going to Westchester. I'm going to Long Island, especially if I had a car. Right. So if I wanted to do certain things, I would just be out. So I would never run into chicks. Matter of fact, the crazy part about it, even to the I could think about chicks that I used to fuck with. I would never run into them ever. But that's a big city.
Everybody got quiet
I've only been to Manhattan and Times Square and Long Island. I haven't been all of that.
You ain't been nowhere, man. You ain't been to New York, then.
No. I wasn't a fan when I went, but I mean, I probably just because.
Hey, when you was out there, how long ago?
A couple summers ago.
Oh yeah, it's too late, man.
Now I can say this too, though. Now this is the thing,
it's
though.
over for New York.
Honestly, Legend might have tested this too. I actually might have preferred if you lived at least an hour from me, and I'm gonna tell you why. When I was in New York, I might have preferred you live an hour from me, and the only reason I say that is because the way public transportation is set up, and somebody could just pop up on you. Like I never no girls in it was girls in my building. I was like, nah, I'm not doing that. I'm not dealing with nobody that got a key to the front of the building that could just knock on my door at any time. So I kind of go. It's kind of weird being in a big city like that. I kind of preferred that the women be a certain distance from me, that they couldn't just pop up at my house. So that's.
I mean, I get what you're saying, but like I dealt with females where I'm trying to protect the females on my block from the females that's coming to my block to see me. You know what I'm saying? It depends on who you fucking with and where they come from and what kind of background they got. You know what I'm saying? Like I'd have had those kind of issues where it's like I can't bring y'all around because y'all act a fool when y'all come around. Like I grew up with these females, man. Y'all can't be coming over on my block pulling out guns on these bitches and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it depends on who you
I wasn't dealing with no girls that was pulling on those guns.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It depends on who you dealing with. It depends on who you dealing with.
Listen, I don't know what.
But what I'm saying is,
I don't know what Remy Marge was dealing with.
It depends on who you're dealing with and they kind of background, man. Like some people are like that because it could be. I've had dudes do the same type of shit, similar type of shit. So it just depends on who you're dealing with, man. You just got to know who's who. And
the other thing, my block in Harlem was quiet.
What?
My block in Harlem was quiet, so anybody could. We never,
Hey, yo, look, real quick. First of all, I only been to Harlem like twice, but I want to get to homie's question. I mean, his statement real quick, right? Otis said, because we still talking about the long distance relationship shit, right? So son said, how about we fly somewhere where like other than where we both live,
a mutual spot,
right there, bro. Like that's very telling. That's very telling. You know what I'm saying? Like if a shorty's willing to do some shit like that, it if you propose that kind of idea and she like, nah, like whatever, nah, that means first off, if you're not willing to fly someplace neutral, you're not willing to fly where I'm at. That's how I look at it. That's the first thing I'm thinking. Like, you ain't even willing to fly. If that's the case, I'm just trying to keep it. I'm just
because I was about to say, Legend,
it's possible. So if a shorty ain't trying to do that, again, it goes back to doing your homework and knowing who you're dealing with before you make certain type of commitments or before you make certain type of sacrifices, whether it's your career move, your career goal, or whatever the fuck it might be, man. You just need
I got a question.
You know what
I mean?
The minute I hear, I just want to touch on what he said. The minute I hear you paying for my ticket too, I'm gonna be like, see, it's over. I'm out of here.
That too.
Yeah, real shit.
That too.
Okay, let me ask y'all this question.
What's up?
How long do you think that, like, because obviously the long distance relationship started from somewhere, so if it started from something like online, or you know what I'm saying, or y'all met somewhere at a mutual spot and started talking from there, and y'all live in two different states, how long do you think the people should talk before they should be able to come see each other? Like
ASAP.
Honestly, Eddie,
you know
I
why?
feel like because y'all long distance, and if there's really an attraction, a genuine and interest in each other, you're probably going to talk more to each other than you would if you was local.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I said how long should they?
I would say, I mean, it depends on how often y'all talk too, right?
Yeah,
so, I mean,
I think that's what I'm saying. I think,
yeah. I mean, if we're talking constantly on the phone or FaceTime or texting,
so how long?
I'd say maybe it could be a couple weeks to a month. It could be longer.
Yeah, I'm trying to go see you right away.
Oh no, the reason why I say that,
like, let's, we've established this bond. We talking. I'm trying to see you now. Like, let's see how the connection is.
Hey, the reason why I say ASAP is because if it don't matter, like, just because y'all at a distance, if y'all got that connection, what difference, how much time passed? You know what I'm saying? If y'all, I'd have went out to clubs, got shorty's numbers, and y'all know how it is, bro. Like, we've all done this, bro, especially if you a dude, especially if fellas ain't even text or reach out for like a week or so later. You know what I'm saying? So who's to say, like, how long should it be before, you know what I'm saying? Like, it immediately, especially if it's long distance. I feel
that's almost like saying, should you smash somebody the first date?
No, because you thinking about smashing. I'm not even thinking.
I'm saying it's along the same thing as saying, like, there's people that have that connection where they sleep with each other right away. Where some people is like, I gotta wait 3 months. You know what I'm saying? So the same thing with
another thing,
see each other. It's the same thing. I think the faster you do it shows more of an interest. And two, I think when it comes to women too, because y'all be watching niggas pockets. I think when it comes, if you take too long to go see her, like, she's probably gonna start saying this. He ain't got no money.
Nah, check this shit out, son. What I'm saying is like this, bro.
Yeah,
some people is just, they're not good at talking in person. That's why they do online dating and shit. You see what I'm saying? So if two people are in person, yo, what you doing next week? What you doing on Tuesday? What you doing tomorrow? Whatever the fuck it is. Some people ain't got that kind of conversation, and some people are so introverted and shy or whatever the fuck it is that they, you know what I'm saying, that they going through. They can't do that in person, so they do the same exact shit that people on the opposite, like opposite, they do that shit online. So if I'm the type of person where I'm like, yo, you know what, I can't talk, and I'm too scared to talk to a shorty in person, but I could say the same shit and mean it and be ready to get with it online. Who's to say, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can put a timestamp on that shit. Because like I said, some people, that's just the only way that they know to communicate. That's the only way that they feel comfortable with even asking, hey, what are you doing?
I don't know if I want to, the one thing I agree with 80 said he's an affectionate person. He's an in-person person, right? Like, I agree with him on that. Then if everything got to be over the phone, nigga, I don't know if I want to deal with you anyway. That's
any goddamn way. That's what I'm saying. But I was just saying more in reference of it's obvious if you guys have a long distance relationship and it didn't start from something that initiated from y'all being together, then y'all either met on a platform or, like I said, y'all met somewhere at a mutual location that both of y'all went to where y'all was at. So then that means there got to be some type of investment in it if we're meeting like at a mutual spot, if we're flying here, they're flying there. So like you said, Tina, what'd you say? Maybe like a month?
I'd say, I mean, I would want immediately, but it just depends on how often we're talking. I mean, I'd say 1 to 2 weeks, because I mean, if you're talking on the phone and you're texting all day and you're really getting to know that person and that connection is deep, you're gonna want to see that person in physically, you know.
Yeah, if I talk to you every fucking day, I'm gonna be like, yo, I'm coming.
2 weeks to a month at least.
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
Yeah. It's only but so much FaceTime sex I'm gonna have.
I have a question for the panel. I have a question.
What's up?
Okay, so let's say you're dating somebody long distance. Can everybody give me one boundary? What would be a boundary that you would have in this relationship?
You can't have no boundaries because you don't know.
You have to have a boundary. Yes, you do. You don't have to have a boundary. What about everybody else?
Oh, you know what would be a boundary? You know what would be a boundary for me? You know what would be a boundary for me, Callie? If the situation is long distance, the boundary for me would be the communication. Like if I text you or call you and you don't hit me back in a certain amount of time.
Okay.
Oh, you're controlling.
No.
You don't like being left on red.
The reason why I'm saying that. No. The reason why I'm saying that is if we're long distance and that's all we got, like that's right now the most effort that both of us have is communicating with each other over the phone. If that's all we got and you can't can be consistent with that, then it's a boundary because that's all we can.
What's the time frame? How much time you giving her?
How much time
you got a time?
You got a time? What's the time? I mean,
you got a time?
5 minutes, 30 seconds. What is the time?
You got a time?
hey. See, yo, you talking
about?
I might give you.
It's a boundary.
No. I know you work.
Hey,
if I know your work hours. If I know your work hours, I might give, like if I know you I may give you 3 hours max.
That's not bad. I mean, I get that. I mean, because 3 hours go by and you ain't texting back.
What about you?
It's married motherfuckers that got less time limit. Let me tell you something. That 3 hours, you a generous motherfucker. Boy, let me tell you something. Ask
I'm only saying because you might be working.
Ask the ladies how much time we got to respond. Nigga, if I don't respond back, if I respond back in 10, 15 minutes, my girl's
no. 80. No, 80.
This nigga do it.
80. I think the time goes.
I know you see me text you. Hey, 15 minutes in.
I think the time is short. I think the time is shorter. I think the time is shorter in relationships. In relationships is shorter. I think in getting to know somebody in the beginning, I'm gonna give you a little leeway. I don't really know your life. I don't really know your lifestyle. I'm getting to know you. You might be working, right? I don't know your full lifestyle. I haven't even spent enough time with you to know how you move. Now, if I've been around you and I know your phone is like this all the time and you don't hear me, then that's a different story.
There's a problem.
Yeah, that's a problem. I gotta know. You know what it is? Callie? Here's the better answer. I gotta know how you move with your phone. That's what I gotta know. I gotta know how because I like one of my sisters.
Okay, you're right.
One of my sisters is like horrible with the phone. I know she don't mean nothing by it. She just bad with the phone. You know what I'm saying? She don't even be on her phone like that. She don't got no social media. You know what I'm saying? She in so. But if I know you one of them motherfuckers that this shit is strapped around your head. Oh no, you got less than 3 hours, nigga. You got.
Hey, niggas
What
lucky if
about
they
what
can
about
get.
anybody else? Anybody else got a boundary? What about you?
Yeah.
Hey, you don't got no boundary.
No, I got boundaries, but
If you can't ever answer your phone at night.
That part.
You said what, man?
If she can't never answer her phone at night.
Oh yeah, that's see,
let
that
me
go
know
back.
you
See,
got
it's a
somebody
phone
in there.
Hey, or if you only call it when they never at home. They only call you when they gone and shit.
Yeah.
Motherfucker don't never call you when they home. Hey, females used to do that shit to me all the time.
And she can't never FaceTime you?
Why you don't never call me from home? Hey, that shit
And
is irritating.
FaceTime, yeah, that's the issue.
See that FaceTime?
I'm not even
like the FaceTime.
I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I was on because I'm like the easy way to kind of meet people is to go on the dating sites, right? I was on FB dating, right? And the girl, she from the Bay, and she hit me up. We exchanged numbers and everything, but it was always an excuse for FaceTime. So I said, all right, I'm done. It's a wrap. And you only 2 hours away. You ain't far. You know what I'm saying? So, but even with that, yeah, you can't FaceTime me. I can't, yeah, like, no, I'm not, yeah, that's spooky to me. I don't care how far you are. If you're far, that makes me even more like fuck out of here. Cause you all the way over there. I'm not going fucking wrecking my brain trying to fucking speak to you and you fucking in New York. I'm in Cali. Hell no. You can't FaceTime me.
It goes back to honesty, transparency, and
Yeah.
communication. You know? So
Hey, but basically, like Callie, you asked me, it's like my shit is this, like my boundaries are the same from a distance, or they are like as they are like if we close. It's the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Communication, honesty, loyalty, you know what I'm saying? Like that kind of all the shit that really matters. Because if you and trust, because if I can't trust you, what the fuck are we doing here? If you're not loyalty, what the fuck? If you're not loyal to me, then what the fuck are we doing here? Like the same shit from a distance. I expect, you know what I'm saying? Like as if we live in the same city. So there's no difference just because we are the, you know what I'm saying, that we long distance relationship. So that's the answer to your question, Ma. No difference at all. I expect that shit no matter where the fuck you are, how far we are apart, man. Because
You know what, man?
if we started out this way, and then like we said earlier, like oh shit, one of us in the military or one of our jobs call for the shit, I expect the same. I expect the same shit, man. So yeah, that shit don't. Like, oh well, we moved away, and you know you were so far apart, and you know because you know this nigga did or this bitch did. Fuck all that shit because you know how it is, man. Like we all. Everybody got that at work boyfriend or at work husband or wife, whatever. Fuck all that shit, man. I ain't trying to hear none of that shit. I want to hear about the distance. Don't use that distance shit as an excuse. I expect the same shit at a distance as I did when we was living together. That kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at with it.
Yo, Benz, I gotta add to that. I got to add to that at night shit. Not only if you can't never call me at night, but not only another thing, why you don't never FaceTime me in your bedroom?
Because you gonna see the nigga Jordans in the background.
You know, like if you can't FaceTime me in your bed, like you talking about you going to sleep, and you FaceTiming me, you ain't laying in your bed because
she
that might make
from the bathroom.
Yeah, it might make that he in there sleeping.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I done told a chick to flip the screen before. Like, not. I wasn't worried about no dude. I just wanted to see if her house was clean. Because just on a random call, like if I'm coming, and you know I'm about to come out, you got time to clean up and do everything that you need to do. I'd have been on the FaceTime before just on some random shit. Like,
yo, 80, I like that. I like that.
Hey, flip the screen real quick.
No, like, 80, you know what you do? 80, you got to do the random. You got to do the random. Let me see what your apartment looks like.
Yeah. Flip the screw. I want to see how you know what I mean. See what you got going on. And if she hesitate in the slightest, I already know what time it is.
Give me a tour of your place. Give me a tour of your place on the random.
Because one thing about a chick, if her shit is right, she gonna flip that motherfucker eloquent. Oh yeah, and here, by the way, this is this over here, and this is this over here. She gonna be happy to show you her shit. If her shit is on point.
That's a fact. Let me Oh, give me a tour of your place. Show me around.
Yeah, real shit. And you don't know how quick she flipped that screen.
What about you? What about you, Tina? You have any boundaries? What about you, Tina? Boundaries?
I would just say if I just even in the slightest feel like they're not being honest or truthful, it's a wrap for me. Like
How you gonna know?
kind of inclination, double backing on things, or if they said something and then switched it up and said something totally different, or the story switch up in any kind of way.
Pathological liars are good at what they do.
Yeah, but everyone slips up.
Not pathological liars. They that's their job. A manipulator is a manipulator.
But at the same time, I'll rely on the Holy Spirit to discern if I'm dealing with somebody.
I done seen some niggas.
Let me be deceived, boo.
I done seen some niggas get through the Holy Spirit now.
Oh my God. Sorry, I don't know what Holy Spirit they was dealing with.
Tina, I got a homegirl that literally was with a dude that's a pastor, and she had to get a restraining order on him.
Hey, I've been there. I mean,
you got a restraining order on the pastor.
Yeah. So I done seen some niggas talk to the Holy Spirit. I promise you.
Y'all better stay off of Christian mingle. Get the fuck up off the church.
I like to meet people the old school.
That part.
I'm good. No thanks.
Yeah, I done seen some dudes do some wild stuff with the Bible and the Quran in their hand. I'm just saying.
Hey, but look, man, I think that depending on the situation, I think I could work it. I think I'm willing. I'll put it this way, man. If I feel like it's worth it, I'm willing to make a long distance relationship work until I can't no more, man. Until I'm given a reason why I'm like, fuck it, I'm out. I tap out. You never know, because sometimes, man, look, I was in and this is me being in Vegas, right? Y'all niggas laughing, but listen, but hear me out, my niggas. Hear me out, son. Y'all niggas crazy. Look, me being in the wedding industry out here in Vegas, right? I've seen and heard a lot of shit, bro. Like, I've seen and heard a lot of stories. I'd have dealt with couples where it was two couples, like, for instance, right? It was two couples coming to renew their vows. Well, he was used to be married to her and she was married to him. Like, their spouses were married to each other at one point. You never know what people's situation is. You know what I'm saying? So everybody's situation is different, bro. And I'm not saying like whoever don't see shit like the way I see shit or see eye to eye with me, or you know what I'm saying, or whoever does, everybody's situation is different, my nigga. And if you feel like, you know what I'm saying, like if you find somebody that you feel like it'll be worth it, and I just never rule shit out. I guess I'm going all the way around the block to say I live next door. My bottom line is this, bro. I just never rule shit out. That's how you learn. And I'm not scared to take chances, my nigga. I'm not scared to live through experience. And that's how most of the shit that I learned in life, bro, is from not being afraid, no matter what it is, whether it's a long distance relationship, whether it's the bitch that I feel like, you know what, this chick ain't the one right for me, whatever it might be, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I done fuck with dudes who I regret fucking with too. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what it is, man. So I'm not afraid of not afraid to take chances no matter what it is, man. That's how you really fucking learn, because experience is the best teacher. And you ain't gonna say shit if you don't jump your motherfucking ass out there and start being scary.
So Legend, since you're the only one that say yes about this, then
what's up, man? God damn, what the fuck you got?
What do you think? What tell them something that's a good thing. Give them something that you could do in a long distance relationship to make it go. Like some good things. Like what can you do? Online, what can you can do certain things together being a distance. You could do online movies. You could do certain shit together.
Look, I'm gonna be dead ass. Like, I never been in a long distance relationship, so I can't tell these niggas shit. I can't give them. I've done none because I never been in a long distance relationship.
No, I've done it.
What I would do, you know what I'm saying? But and like, if all I could do is like I've been on the panel all night, man. Like, I'm willing to try anything at least once. If the shit work out, dope. If it don't, oh fucking well. You know what I'm saying? Because you could be you could have those same experiences being in a relationship with somebody with somebody who's in the same fucking town as you. You see what I'm saying?
That's real.
That's what I'm saying. In a long distance relationship, you could get creative. You could do virtual dates. You could do, you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of things you could do. Matter of fact,
Now,
and
see,
this
he did that shit. You asked the wrong
yeah,
person. You asked the wrong person, Callie. I'm
I've
You
like,
done
just
that
willing to
shit.
do it. He
I've
just
done
open
that
to
shit.
it.
Shit. I mean, even now, yo, here's the crazy. Just no funny. No, this is real shit.
yeah.
They even got fucking toys that I can control from my phone that you got over there. This is real shit. Like, they got toys that I could actually control with my phone.
Come into
You
my
a
VIP room.
you a
Welcome to
you
my
a
VIP room. And
You
I
know what
don't
I'm
you
care
saying?
where they at. I'll welcome you into my
you a
VIP room.
But this is
you a
what I'm
you a
saying. Like, so there's a lot of things.
Show you how to get a hold of one.
that nigga real a freaky ass nigga. How you get
I'm
him
just
in?
saying, listen,
I can show you how to get a hold of one of them.
How you
listen,
how you
listen,
I thought I thought I thought I thought I thought I was a
Holler
freaky
at your
nigga.
girl. Holler at your girl.
bro,
I thought
I'm
I
not
thought
touching that shit, son.
because
hey
I've
I'm
done,
not
hey
yo,
touching
hey
that
listen,
shit.
I ain't gonna lie,
I,
I've done as far as
hey, that,
dating. I wouldn't say
hold
we
on.
was in a
Hey,
full
we don't
blown
I'm not
relationship,
touching that
but
shit,
we
I
bro.
don't
did
need
try.
no
Like, I
hey we
did
don't need
try.
no confessions, nigga. We don't need no confessions, nigga.
No,
Don't 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 confess to that shit.
I tried it. I think I wouldn't say I tried it about. I tried long distance about 5 or 6 times. I tried it.
Word?
Yeah, I've tried it 5 or 6 times. And
Okay.
honestly, the other thing too is the last few times it happened because I was on Kendra G. Because I was on Kendra G's thing. And so women was hitting me up from all these different states. You know what I'm saying? So we ain't have no choice but to get to know each other over the phone. You know what I mean? Because they found me online. You know, so I have tried it, and then prior to that, it was like 80
How did
said.
that how did that work? How did
It
that work? How did that work though? How did that work though? Give us an experience of how that worked with your experience on trying to date somebody that was long distance. Like what was the key factors to try to make that work?
the key factors was the main key, the number one key factor is communication. That's because that's all you really have, right? Like, that's the only thing that's that y'all have that y'all can consistently do. It ain't about money, it ain't right. Cause like now, but then now, like, even little things, as far as like now that we have the DoorDash and the Uber Eats and Amazon and shit like that, you know, even if it was like, oh, I'm gonna order your food, let's do a virtual date. You know what I mean? So it was like, or I'm gonna cash app you, I'm go buy your food, I'm gonna go get my food, let's do a virtual date. You know what I'm saying? Sit at the table, whatever.
Yeah,
So it's
I'm too old for this
so,
shit, nigga. I'm
but
an old
it,
head, nigga.
but
I can't do this shit, my nigga.
but
I can't do. I
but
ain't gonna
it
lie.
I
was
I'm
mean,
too
just
old for
some
this
different.
shit, my nigga.
females might find that actually
John's too
romantic
old for
because
this
But
it's
shit.
a
I
nice.
can't
but
do that. I can't do that shit, my nigga. I'm too
but
old
look,
for this shit,
80.
nigga.
But this is what I'm saying is what I'm saying is also too. I think with it was less added pressure because even if I do a virtual date, right, I might do that. We might do that one time, right? And it was
Yeah,
just like one time. But like if you dating somebody locally, I might be taking her out to eat every week. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, yeah.
financially, financially it was better, right? Because I'm not
But
doing
I just,
I'm not spending. You're not spending what you would spend locally. The only time you really got to worry about an expense is when you're buying your ticket, when you're flying out somewhere. And then, like you said, like one shorty, she was in Chicago. New York to Chicago is like pretty much like the same thing from like here to LA, you know, from SAC to LA.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So a flight, it ain't much. You know, even if I got to take fucking Amtrak, it ain't much. You know what I'm saying? So I think
yeah,
though, but like I said, I think the main thing to it, the problems that I had, like I told y'all, even the one girl I was talking to consistently in Korea, because I want to visit Asia, right? And I was like, yo, and I'm talking to Shorty, but then like I learned she can't get a visa. So then how would that work? You know, because you can't even come to America. You know what I mean? So then it's a dead end issue. The one girl in Chicago, she had a daughter. How is it she's like, I don't want to move my daughter because she has a good relationship with her father. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like it's so many variables to it. It's so many things that play a part. And that's what I learned. I learned all the different variables.
I want to ask you about something.
Yeah, go
Look,
ahead.
you said you tried it about 4 or 5 times, right?
Yeah.
After the first maybe 2 times,
right.
What made you keep going back to it though?
You know what made it change?
Like me, I'm like, I know myself. I'm like, look, one time I tried it.
Right.
The second time, I'm gonna be like, maybe it's not for me. The third time, if that shit don't work the third time, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Now I'm having conversations with myself. I'm having by myself meetings. Like, bro, what the fuck is you doing? So for you to do it, like, why? Like, what was it? Because again, like I said, I never tried the long distance, and I've never tried the online day, and I never done any of that shit. So, what is it about it that kept you going back? As far as you kept trying to do the long distance relationships and shit like that.
But all right, so this is what happened. The first couple times I did it, social media wasn't what it was, right? Like,
right.
And when those first 2 times happened, like we didn't have the iPhones, we didn't have FaceTime.
Right.
Like we have regular phones. You know what I'm saying? I think what made me, it was like, all right, now we dealing with different times. Now we got FaceTime. Now we got, you know, and the other thing too was, I think the other thing that played a part too was like some of the females, I met them online. That was the difference too. The other two, the first 2, I met them in person.
Okay.
The ones after that, I met online, right? So it's just like, for instance, the same way I'm on this podcast with y'all and we conversing, right? When I was in New York, I was doing this with y'all, right? So the same way, 80s in Texas, you in Vegas, Ben's in, right? So the same way I could be on the podcast conversing with y'all, if a shorty hit me up online, as long as she is who she is and we start conversing, you like, all right, and then you continuously talk to each other. You like, fuck it, I'm about to pull up on you. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what social media, the way technology is what made me like do it again, like keep doing it, because this is where I met them at. I met them online. I met them at a distance. I didn't meet them in person. You know what I'm saying? Like it, like
and that online shit is crazy because
it is.
A motherfucker could put any. I did that online shit like when that shit very first started getting popular, and there was a lot of bullshit going on. And what I mean by that, motherfuckers was posting like old pictures and doing this and that and the other. Or motherfucker, it would be a picture of them, but it was a picture of them 10 years ago and shit. Motherfucker don't even know like what it was, right? I'm gonna share this little story. I'm gonna share this story with y'all real quick. I know I ain't shit, so don't judge me, but I know I ain't shit, so I'm just gonna tell y'all this story. So there was this chick, I was online talking to this chick, and she was in Arizona or whatever. And we were talking online, we were chopping it up. Everything was cool and shit the whole night. So she was like, I want to come see you.
Wait, 80, what year was this?
This had to be like 2017, maybe.
Okay.
Like 2017, maybe.
Right, because the technology plays a part.
Yeah, it does. So this was like 2017 or whatever. So, back then, most of it was all like online pictures and all the shit or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So, long story short, she kept wanting to come see a nigga or whatever. So, she ended up driving from Arizona to Sac. You feel me? She drove from Arizona. She drove from Arizona to Sac. And when she touched down, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? We'll meet, you know what I'm saying? And go grab a bite to eat before, you know what I'm saying? We go to the spot. Nigga, I pulled up, bro. I swear to God. I'm looking. Hey,
at the good spot. Everybody froze.
Hey, I said, oh no, hey. I introduced because I was already out and all the shit. Woo. but she didn't look nothing at all like she did in them pictures or any of the
Oh,
shit
you
that was
got
going
catfish.
on. I'm
You
talking
got
about,
catfish.
nigga. No, it's not like the pictures, nigga. There was some old ass pictures of her fresh out of college or some other shit, nigga.
But was y'all FaceTiming? Was y'all FaceTiming?
No.
Nah,
Hell
nigga,
no.
That's like
Hell no.
2016, nigga, we
Hell
wasn't
no.
back. I don't think
No,
in
it wasn't
2016.
happening.
yeah, 2017 was FaceTime. Hell
I
yeah.
wasn't FaceTiming in
God
2016.
damn.
Yeah.
Hey,
2017 was FaceTime.
It was. That nigga just didn't have that phone yet.
Hey, I had that phone. Hey, I had to pull the 40. I had to pull the 42 fake. You know what I'm saying? Have to get a nigga like, hey man, I'm stuck, man. I need you to come pick me up. You feel me?
But see, that's what I'm saying, 80. That's what I'm saying is the number one rule for me, even when I meet somebody online, that I gotta FaceTime. Like I gotta talk. Like before I go anywhere, we gotta FaceTime. Before I'm not going off your pictures. I'm not going off it. I gotta FaceTime you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hey, she drove from Arizona, had to turn right back around, nigga, because I was out. MySpace.
Well, one thing for sure. One thing for sure, it sounds like you had some good game. You had some good game to get her from Arizona to Sacramento.
Hey, he has a good game. She drove from Phoenix.
To that boy, man. God damn.
On the sack, nigga. I was like, hey, man, my cousin needed me to come pick him up, man. Some shit
Yeah, I did that shit before.
hey, my cousin needed me to come pick him up. Shit just got real. Okay, well,
it just got real.
It just got real.
You want me to wait for you? You want me to come with you? No, you can just wait right here. Man.
I think motherfuckers know, man. Like you catfishing, they gonna know you been busted. You know what I'm saying? You been busted, man. You know when you've been busted, man. Like, nah, but that's why I wouldn't do the online shit. I used to watch Catfish all the time, man. Whatever that show was called, Catfishing or whatever that MTV shit. And yeah, Catfish, whatever the fuck. I know that 9 out of 10 times, more often than not, because even right now we on the Facebook, the not the Facebook, but the social media platforms that we on right now. There's still a to an extent there's a level of catfishing going on. People use photos from, like you said, from back when they was in high school, and you know, back when they was 80 pounds lighter and shit.
And I'm trying to tell y'all that
FaceTime, the same amount. You know what I'm saying? So
FaceTime, you can't hide nothing in that FaceTime. I'm telling
you. Yeah, right. You're right.
Putting them old ass pictures up and driving her stupid ass knowing she didn't look like she said in the goddamn pictures.
Yo, I'm telling you, FaceTime, you cannot hide. You cannot hide FaceTime
at all. And that's why, like you said, when motherfuckers ain't willing to FaceTime, that tells you everything you need to know.
Yeah, and you can't
FaceTime at night too when that makeup off.
Yeah,
look, and you can't FaceTime me. You can't FaceTime me on any social media apps. So you can't FaceTime me on Instagram, Snapchat. You can't, because those got filters. You can't FaceTime me on that. Either you FaceTime me from your number or WhatsApp. If you can't FaceTime me from one of those two, I don't even want to talk to you.
If a mother got to put on a filter to FaceTime somebody, they just need to give it up.
That's sad.
No, but 80, the sad part about it is there's people out here doing that. I promise you. A person will tell you to FaceTime them, or they'll call you on Instagram, or they'll call you on one of the social media things because they could put a filter on it.
Oh yeah, I never knew that. I don't never talk on that shit anyways. No, I never.
I mean, it's different. You married and shit. Like, you're not doing this.
No, even when my cousins call me from FaceTime, nigga, don't FaceTime me or Instagram me, nigga. You better call my phone. I'm old school, nigga. I don't do none of that shit. My kids try to.
But this is what's going on. So this is why, even when somebody hits me up, this is what I wanted to say because I lost my train of thought. But the one thing about the online thing that it goes back to even like what Legend was telling his homegirl that never left the Bronx. Usually how you gonna meet people is you'll meet people faster online from other states than you will traveling, which for like someone like his friend, she may meet somebody faster online, excuse me, that may get her to want to travel outside of the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I think there's gifts and curses to the whole online thing. I think there's pluses and minuses. The pluses is you can meet somebody in a whole nother state, in a whole nother country without even traveling. But the curse of it is that like they could mess around and be catfishing you or trying to fucking.
Hey, here's a scenario. You dating with somebody.
It's a lady boy.
You dating somebody. Y'all got a long distance relationship and y'all vibing and it's going good. Then it get time for the holidays. Are you bringing that person with you to your people's house?
Hold on, say it one more time.
I said, so you in a long distance relationship with somebody and y'all vibing and it's been cool. Y'all going back and forth. Y'all talk. Y'all then came and seen each other maybe once or twice or whatnot. And then it's getting close to a holiday. Do he or she get to come to your family's gathering?
Yeah, if I'm fucking with her like that.
Yeah, I mean,
it depends. If I fuck with her like that, then why not, man?
Yeah, it depends
exactly.
on
Depends.
Depends on the length of time and the connection, and if y'all establish that you are, doing it. You know what I mean? Y'all are together.
Yeah.
It really depends on. For me, it depends on the connection that we have, because sometimes to get to where we at might take a year and a half. It might take, you know what I'm saying? It might take a year and a half. Sometimes it depends if the right person, it might take a year.
A month.
You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes out of people, I'm like, damn, I can't wait to introduce you to my moms. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like,
your mom,
with women,
I can't wait to show you my niggas here.
And you'll never meet my dukes. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I ain't gonna lie.
You know what I mean? Like, so it depends, man.
Yeah, that's real.
I ain't gonna lie. It's a high probability that if we got a deep connection and I saw the coot on FaceTime, yeah, you definitely might get an invite. If I seen that cootie on FaceTime, you know what I'm saying, a couple times, you done DJ'd for me a couple times, I might, I might definitely be inviting you, you know what I'm saying? Because
You seen what on FaceTime?
The coot, she was DJing. The coot, she was DJing. She DJ'd for me. She was DJing.
Yeah.
She DJ'd for me. She was DJing on FaceTime.
DJing. Oh.
Yeah, she was DJing on FaceTime. If she DJ'd on FaceTime,
she was scratching.
And we got a deep connection. She definitely
getting cutting up like.
She a too big DJ, huh? She just.
Oh my gosh, y'all niggas is crazy, son.
What is all this? I can't.
God damn.
She definitely getting the invite. I seen it on FaceTime. You coming over?
Yeah, no, that's too much information.
You say you coming over, boo.
You coming over. I seen it.
You ain't going nowhere. You ain't coming over.
I need it in person. There's a perfect excuse for you to come. Thanksgiving. It's around Thanksgiving is a perfect excuse for you to come. Shit, I might pay for your ticket for Thanksgiving. I don't know. It's the holidays. I'm feeling generous.
Nah, ain't that much generosity in the world, my nigga.
It depends on the connection. It depends on the connection.
If y'all meet y'all about to meet for the first time, would y'all pay for her flight to come meet you? Or you think both people need to put in equal effort on that first time to meet up with each other?
First time, I would like her to pay for herself first time.
Nah, you gotta pay for yourself, man. The first time, if you really want to come see a nigga, buy that ticket.
Right.
You
gotta.
The first time should be mutual. I think the first time should be a mutual meeting.
No, nigga, you bugging. You bugging. No. Because look, let me say this, man. You bugging the fuck out, Callie. Because look. If I was coming to see you, would you feel that way? Would you be like, if he really want to see me, he'll buy that ticket, right?
It's our first meeting. I mean, we want to really see each other. It's because it's our first meeting.
But if we do. But if I really want to see you, I'm gonna buy the ticket. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna do whatever I gotta do to come and see you, right?
You know why I say
you really gonna go have?
You know why I say the woman should? You know why?
Hold on, fam. Hold on. She didn't even answer the question, fam. I want to hear this shit. I want to hear this shit.
Because I don't know. I mean, if you bought her the ticket to come, because you said you
No, I
felt her,
said you.
her.
I said you.
Oh, if I buy
you
your
fucking
ticket
around, right? And if, or rather, you fucking with a nigga, right? And he coming to see you versus you going to see him, and he says, "Yo, you gonna go half of me on this ticket." Would you not think, bro? Like, if you really want to, if this nigga really want to see me, he would pay for that ticket. Would you really be willing to go half on that first flight if he's coming to see you?
No, because this is the same woman that said broke niggas shouldn't date. This is the same woman that said broke niggas shouldn't date nobody.
Yeah,
I want him. I'm not gonna tell me no goddamn lies.
You're not broke if you can afford half of your ticket.
That might you might be broke.
So, yeah,
hey,
I would say
nigga broke. He could afford his whole ticket.
I'm gonna tell you something.
I would say yeah. If you can meet
okay,
halfway.
So the answer to my question is yes. That nigga should buy his own ticket, right?
No. I say yeah. You can go half. You say you go half on the ticket to get you there. Yeah, okay. We might could do that.
Okay, I respect that. Man.
See, this ain't going with what you said the other day.
If I'm buying my
I said, but bro, I said, bro.
To go see you can buy your ticket to come see me. So that's.
Hey, what's that, Tina?
You broke. That mean I'm paying the whole ticket.
If I'm paying for my way to go, you're gonna pay for your way to come. So
that's what I'm saying.
No, but here's the thing.
Hold on, real. Let me tell y'all something about women real quick. A woman would rather pay for your whole ticket than go half on it with you. Because in the fact that you talking about going half on the ticket, she gonna feel like you just ain't got it. She rather, you know, I'm gonna pay for.
I'm not paying for your whole ticket. No, not me. I'm gonna go half with you.
No.
I mean, the first visit should be paid by the person who's traveling and not the other person.
80 in today's climate, I'm sorry. I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel like most women, the minute you ask them anything about paying for anything in your ticket, in today's climate, they calling you broke.
They call me broke, scrap, everything.
Women you dealing with.
You straight brokey.
I ain't never seen it. I'm just saying.
So I feel like most women then
if you don't have the money, then you just wait for her to offer it then.
But y'all ain't never. Some of y'all ain't offering. Listen, here's my thing.
Then it's not a thing then.
But here's my thing. The reason why, because men are right. We're supposed to be the ones that, like, if we go on a date, they say men should pay for the date. This, that, and the third. Right? They say usually in the beginning of dating, men usually pay for everything. That's why a lot of dudes even get fucked over. Or females using dudes for a meal ticket because the dude is paying for everything in the beginning. So I'm gonna be honest, it would actually show me how interested she is in me if she flew to me and paid for her own ticket. It would show me it would actually show more than me. Because of course, as a man, if I fly to you, it's like, men, a bunch of dudes will fly to you, right?
But
for women,
who flies out first?
Women is not always the same thing. So for a woman to say, a woman to pay for her flight and come see me, a woman to pay for her flight and come see me, I'm gonna be like, oh, like to men, this is how we think. We gonna be like, yo, shorty really fuck with me.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. That's what people would be thinking if they're buying their own ticket as well. Like, fucks with them, I'm gonna go see them.
But dudes is different because dudes is known. But here's the difference, Tina. Dudes is known for tricking, right? So tricking, they trick on chicks that they don't care about. You feel what I'm saying? So it's different coming from a man flying to see you than a woman to fly and see a man.
Right.
A woman flying to see a man when usually the men pay for everything and she ain't asked me to pay for her ticket and she flew to see me. As men, we gonna be like, yo, shorty really fucks with me. She flew out to see me. She ain't asked me for no bread. This niggas get excited. Yo, I bet you right now, if chick told me if she flew, I'll call Ben's love. Yo, Ben, you got a shorty over there? Yeah. And what I'm gonna say? Yeah, shorty flew out here to see me. She bought a ticket. Am I lying, Benz?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's what we get excited about, shit like that. You know what I mean? If that girl didn't look like the Hunchback of Notre Dame when she drove to see 80 80 would have been hype that the fact that she drove to see him.
I would have been cool. That would have been cool. I mean, but it didn't work out that way.
Right. The only thing, she looked like the Hunchback, so that's why he didn't do it.
She looked better going than coming, I'll tell you that.
Wow. All right. Well, okay then. So she had ass. Gotcha. Okay.
That is horrible.
See, I'm old school, man. I'm too much of an introvert to be having a relationship with somebody where we can't engage on a regular basis. I'm too much of an introvert. I like to have fun. I want to do some shit. I couldn't even see myself holding interest trying to do a virtual date with somebody. That shit would feel corny as fuck. I need to be there. I want to talk shit. I want to eat some shit off your plate. I want to, you know what I mean? I'm one of them niggas, you know what I'm saying? I want to have some fun with it.
Yep, I'm saying no. I'm with you on that one. I'm saying no. If we have to answer the question, final answer, no for me. It's a no.
No for you.
Well, then that means y'all just date locally. Y'all only date people locally.
I wouldn't be. I'd be open to it.
So, yep.
Yeah.
Hey,
80 said Rel is a freaky ass nigga.
Hey, listen, man.
He said he a fan. He said he a fan. He a freaky ass nigga. Now let me say this, bro. Let me just say this. Look. Let me just say this, and this is in your defense, Rel. My nigga Rel. Look, I've done fan shit locally. If that's the kind of shit you into, my nigga, then that's the kind of shit you into. It might not have been dating, but I'd have been over the phone, like, or on FaceTime, like, this is what we doing. And you know what? To me, that shit strengthens the relationship. When you could get creative, you know what I'm saying? Instead of the same old boring shit, when you could get creative, whether you at a distance or not, my nigga, when you could get creative and do some fan shit, some freaky ass nigga shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, more power to you. I'm with my nigga Rel on that one, man. Sometimes,
like, here's the thing. This is what y'all gotta understand too. It depends on how you meet the people, right? If
that's why you niggas only got 2 or 3 pups in you, because you niggas online doing freaky shit.
Look, me being
real life, you niggas ain't got that left.
Listen, me being on Kendra, being on something like Kendra, and the women that was hitting me up was all over the world, or all, you know, women that found me attractive that watch her show. The women that hit me up are from all over the world, right? I can't control where these women were from. They online, right? If they online, if a chick in Chicago watching Kendra and she saw me and she's in Chicago, she hit me up, she looked good. I have no control over that. You know what I'm saying? So I think it also goes to, I think it goes back to how you met them. Where did you meet them at? Did you meet them online? Did you meet them in person? Did you meet them? Were you on vacation? Right? It goes back to where you met them at. I met chicks in DR. I've been in DR. I met chicks in DR that I still follow on the gram. Am I going back and forth to DR? No, I'm not going back and forth to DR. You know what I'm saying? Ugly niggas always got something to say. Listen.
Too bad. No.
I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's not my fault. I'm sorry.
Yeah, every time we get to the 2.5 hour mark, nigga, here we go.
No, but listen, it really depends on. It really, honestly, it really depends on where you meeting these people at. Because if you do meet somebody online and they're in another state, you're gonna start a conversation online. You know, I mean, over the phone. You know what I mean? If you never met them in person, and that's where you. If somebody watching this podcast, see Legend, and she's in New York, you in Vegas now. She like, yo, I'm feeling this nigga with the bucket hat. You feel what I'm saying? She can hit you up. Now she hit you up.
She right, because he got somebody right now. Look, talking about Legend. She gonna hit him up. She gonna
See what I'm
be
saying?
right here.
That's what I'm saying. You don't know.
Like
That's what I'm saying. This is the point I'm making. You don't know.
That's not the point you're making, son.
Yes, it is. Because it depends. No, I'm saying is as far as like, no, because 80's saying he don't do the online thing, this and that. And I get that. But also,
Benz ain't shit. Hey, that nigga Benz ain't shit, bro. I just wanted.
It depends on where you. It depends on.
Benz, man.
It depends on if you single and where you meeting people at. That's what I'm saying.
And they call that nigga long distance Larry. You see what I'm saying?
See, Larry, you right. Look, right on cue.
Yo, I just got back. Y'all niggas ain't gonna be doing me like this, bro. I just got back, man. Like, nah, it ain't my turn.
You know what I'm saying?
It ain't my turn. 80, I'm out. You on your own now, nigga. You on your own now again. Hey, you on your own now again, 80.
Damn.
Nigga 80 on his own now. Fuck that.
There you go. Check your inbox.
But yeah. Listen, man. Like I said, you never know. I mean, if you're not in the dating scene, we are in a different time. You're gonna definitely come across people that's gonna hit you up through your Instagram, through your, you know what I'm saying? Like even 80 right now. I mean, you married and shit, but let's say you wasn't married. You rapping, you putting out music, motherfuckers is fit, right? They feeling it. A chick could be like, yo, what's up?
They be in there right now. I just matured.
But that's what I'm saying. And they could be from all over the United States. You know what I mean?
Let's say that again, 80.
They be in my inbox now. I just matured.
What I'm saying.
Hey, don't let the freaks stop you, man. Like they in there right now.
That's what I'm saying. But that's what I mean. The only difference is he's not experiencing the online thing because he's already in his relationship. You know what I'm saying?
And done it, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, so now it's like a lot of that shit that I see, a lot of this shit look weird now. You know what I'm saying? Like when you get like in a settled position, like where you at a cool place in life where you're not still chasing or actively, when you watch it from afar, man, that shit look weird now. It's just
weird. This shit weird as hell.
When I see the shit that people posting and the way that people go about their day-to-day shit, like, man, I don't want nothing to do with none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even want, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even want no girl. I wouldn't even want my girl to be posting hella pictures and hella just weird ass shit. Because to me, all of that shit is an invite. If I wasn't doing business, I wouldn't have no social media. If I wasn't doing business, I wouldn't, because there's nothing on social media that really moves me. You know what I'm saying? You scroll on some shit, you see the same shit. Your whole algorithm be the same shit. You know what I'm saying? If I wasn't doing business, or if it wasn't nothing lucrative, I wouldn't even have no goddamn social media. You know what I'm saying? A lot of this shit just changed the way that people interact with people and how people handle people. You know what I'm saying? And I'm old school, man. We used to do the, you know, I come from there.
You should go.
When we used to do the skating rings and the what was that, the sock hops and
Birdcage.
Yeah, we came from a social era.
Yeah.
So now with all this online shit, it's a lot of facade. It's a lot of people who
fake ass shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just not with that. If I had to meet somebody, I'd rather meet somebody at a bar or something where I was able to get that initial vibe from that person. Ain't nothing like that initial vibe from somebody.
I can't.
Cause you really
That's what you said, boy. I can't stand it. And you ain't lying. It's the same ass shit.
Yeah.
Whatever the picture of the day is, I see 30 girls doing the same fucking pose. Nigga, if it wasn't to stick your lip out with the peace sign to the side doing this, if it wasn't the girl that was sitting on the sink to press her ass cheek up, if it ain't the pose where they standing sideways with the one leg back to make their butt look like it's tighter in the leg and pant, like it's the same shit. I'll be tired of it, man.
And that's the thing about it, man. It is to the point to where, especially as you get older, like you got different shit that you even interested in and different shit that appeals to you. When you was younger, it was different shit that might appeal to you. It was different way a motherfucker might have moved. Man, a motherfucker can't even, I'm so stuck in my goddamn ways now, a motherfucker can't even breathe funny around me. bitch, you gone. Like I wouldn't even. I can't do it. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I'm so invested into my peace and to my daily function and my stability. The way my life is, I don't got time to be bringing in no extra bullshit and no no extra nothing. Motherfucker talking all loud and shit, dog. I ain't got time for none of that shit right now. I like peace. I like quiet. You see when y'all see my shit be quiet. I got kids there. Y'all hear shit.
Your piece, Axe Legend. I don't invite nobody over.
Hey, real shit.
You can't come over here with the music blasting in your car.
Real shit.
You can't park in front of my house with an oil leak out your shit. Like, because that's gonna mess up my peace, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can't do shit.
And once you invested in your peace, it's like you're not gonna let anything just tamper with it. I ain't good with everybody's energy. I don't want everybody around. You know what I'm saying? Like so, you know, even if I was single, I would still be real skeptical about who I share my energy with and how I operate with certain people. Because
you gotta be.
I don't need nobody fucking in my.
With that being said, man, we 2 hours and 42 minutes in, man. I know some of y'all got to get up. I know it's almost 12:30. Where 80 at, man? So it's late. You know what I'm saying? Real, you
no, I don't care about no 12:30.
Every time niggas be trying to sign out, here you go.
Y'all niggas used to make me suffer. Let me let y'all know something. Everybody in here, they used to make me suffer. These niggas want to start the podcast at 8:30 Pacific time.
We done been on for 2 hours and 42 minutes. I know we all got shit to do.
Yeah.
Some other shit.
We used to fuck him up though. It was like midnight by the time we started in that nigga town somewhere.
Yeah, thank you, legend. Thank you for having my back. Thank you.
Hey, that used to be funny as hell, man. But you on
the
West Side.
You on the west
why you
side
out here?
now,
Hey, real, why you out here in Sac? Don't be letting nobody take you to them little ratchet spots.
Listen, Callie, I'm gonna tell you like this.
You to the spots. They all ratchet.
No, Callie, I'm gonna tell you like this. Can't nobody really take me nowhere. I done did all the fucking partying I could do in New York City. There is nothing that is. I don't think it. Besides Vegas, probably, and maybe LA is the only place that's probably going to compare to what I dealt with in New York as far as outside.
Houston is ridiculous. I'm gonna tell you that.
Oh yeah, Houston, right, and Atlanta too. But outside of that,
hey, you don't want to party in Atlanta.
I'm not worried about it. Sacramento, I'm not worried about nothing.
In Atlanta, nigga.
You should be good.
Stay away from
it's
Atlanta.
Not bad. It ain't bad out here.
No,
don't do Atlanta, my nigga.
Hey, Kelly, where you at?
What you mean where I'm at?
She in Sac.
Oh, you in Sac?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, over there on the bullshit. I love
Sacramento. She in Sac too.
I'm in Sac too.
Cause I had somebody ask me one time, they be like, "Why you be going in on the city?" I be like, "Cause nigga, I'm a product of that city, nigga. I'm one of the reasons why that city is the way it is, and I did a lot to try to change that city. See, the part that a lot of people don't say is they'll point out the problem, but they're not gonna point out all the shit you did to try to fix the problem. For 23 years, I coached football in South Sac, and I tried to change as many motherfucking kids as I could. I invested all of my research, all of my time. And Sacramento don't give a fuck about nobody. So I tell everybody in Sac, get the fuck out of Sacramento.
Well, honestly, 80, that's the United States.
No, but I'm saying just from where I come from, and I know
the United States.
I know.
So you know Coach Flex.
Who?
Coach Flex.
Flex?
Yeah.
That's my relly from East Side. Rest in peace, Flex. That's my relly.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Okay.
The United States don't care. The way they doing people in New York right now is crazy.
Yeah.
I know Flex. That's my folks.
Yeah, that's what's up. Well, y'all be smooth, man. Y'all be smooth.
Oh yeah, about that time.
I gotta get up out of here.
Hell yeah. Tina already turned her camera off. Shit.
It would say live. It would have said live.
My kids like, I gotta take a shower, so I'll see y'all.
All right now.
Hey, Tina,
y'all. You already know.
Nice meeting you too. I'll see you.
I don't mind long distance, and I stand on it.
Yeah, for real. I could do long distance depending on the situation, and I stand on it.
It is. Hey, y'all, at the end of the day, long distance relationships force people to confront reality. It's not a fantasy. It's not hashtags. It's not cute FaceTime screenshots, but reality. So distance tests patience, distance will test discipline, and distance will test communication. And most importantly, distance will reveal your true intentions. Now, some people are truly committed, and some people are truly loyal, and some people only know how to love when it's convenient. You know, that's the truth. But because love is easy when somebody isn't physical there, the real change begins when loneliness enters the room and temptation starts knocking. And maybe that's why long distance relationships either create the strongest bonds or the fastest breakups. But one thing is for certain, if there's no plan, eventually close to distance, y'all really not building nothing, man. So at the end of the day, Freddie Benz, man, we signing out. Thank y'all for being on another episode, and I'm standing on it, man. See y'all next time.